Have I ever talked to you like this, Latoya? Have I ever talked to you like this, Latoya? Answer the question. Have I ever talked to you like this? Answer the question, Latoya. No. You ain't got the right to drag. No, you can't ignore shit because I know too much about you. Don't play with me, Latoya. My feelings are out of game. This is not the last time, bitch. Have I ever in my life talked to you like this? Exactly. And look, and you don't think that you've done something to me? You really think you ain't did shit to me? Quit making people think that you are really that bitch, Latoya. Why are you trying to check me about strangers? Commercial break. Thank you, Miss Harvey. Thank you, babe, for the $10. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Brown, for the $10. I really appreciate it. I thank you guys for gifting me. I thank y'all for just supporting me. I thank y'all so much. All right, back to the program. But yeah, I'm not gonna add nobody in the queue. Oh, Leah! You should never ever check me about a stranger. And that's why I know, bitch, that you don't really respect me, ho. And that's why you're not. You know, I'm dropping that right back on you. With a broke ass old nigga. Yeah, you better mute me, bitch. Yeah, you better mute me, nigga. You can't check me, Latoya. Yeah, you better mute me. Because you don't want them to know the truth because you're so fake. Yeah, who's going to check me about her again? That part. Well, Precious, I don't know if you know this or not, honey. You better count your days on this application. Because they about to take you up off of here. You know how they did when the celebrities come? I don't care how y'all get on this application. They take y'all pages. Y'all see how they did Queen Op? When Queen Op and them kept trying to come back, when it's a whole different ball game. When the celebrities reach out to Bingo and say, look, I'm being harassed on this platform and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And you threaten to take that lady life on this platform. So they gonna do you like Queen Op, baby. You ain't gonna be able to breathe over here. Yeah. So I hope it was worth it, Precious. It was nice knowing you while we known you, girl. I guess you're gonna go do it on Instagram. But word on the street is Latoya Forever about to get your Instagram shut down too, because they said you went over there late last night posting her business on Instagram. Now I don't know how true that is. I didn't even know that Latoya Forever had an interview with Jason Lee. Now we all know how fat ass cheese body stick mozzarella body built Jason Lee is. Honey, he's gonna help Latoya Forever take you down because she's a light-skinned hybrid breed of a woman. So you know he's definitely about to help Latoya Forever take your ass off these applications. All right. Jason Lee is known for that. Thank you, beautiful Rose. So just count your days, mama. I say you probably be gone before October 31st. October 31st, you will be dismissed and erased off of here. Jason Lee is the bingo. We already know that. And you already fucked yourself up. Especially if Latoya Forever gonna get him a little coin, Precious. You just made yourself, bitch. Your loose lips made your ass sink, bitch. Because you know he about to work on your ass over here. You know he about to go to Instagram and take you down. And if you try to go over there on the other side, he's big over there too. He gonna get you taken off the M side too. There's no shade, all right? There's no shade. Now, whatever Queen Op did, you know, Queen Op didn't do what you did. So, you know, yeah. So here we go. Just Lee don't like dark skinned people. Her lips is black. Her skin is black. Her gums is black. You know, she got three things working against her. Her gums is black. Her lips is black. And her skin color is black. Bitch. So you know. No, he about to do his big one on Precious. I'm being honest. No, he said, Pete, please. No, I'm dead ass. Shit. Is this the baby? Okay.
But I'm not. I don't wanna be you and shit, you know. But you a whole lot of catfish, my nigga. God damn.
Okay. Look at that. So yeah. So it's like it's like she got three things working against her. And Jason Lee is going to make sure he do his job, his door deals on Precious. No, her lips black. I had two strikes. My eyes was black and my skin was black. So he shit. But once I start cleaning my eyes up and shit, he came back and he apologized. He came back and apologized. But Precious, you got three strikes. Your skin black, your gums black, and your lips black. So he is not gonna have no mercy for you. For real. Jason Lee don't like, he do not like nothing that is dark. You already got brown skin and black lips, black gum, but baby. Let's finish listening. I'm so tired of these fake people. So sad. And that was spiraling out of control. So I want to ask y'all: do y'all think that Latoya Forever should press charges on Precious, or do y'all think that she should let Precious go? I mean, to honestly be honest, I want y'all honest opinion. To really be honest, I don't want y'all to say no just because y'all seen everybody else say no. I want y'all honest opinion. I say that too. She do need help. They said, how do she pick up her daughter and never talk to her again? She drops her off somewhere. What do you mean? Some people say that Latoya knows P got issues. And that's what I'm finna say. This don't seem like, let me just tell y'all this. People will put on a certain image, smile, act like they got it together. Precious talked about everybody that have food stamps. She talked about everybody that get government assistance. She talked about everybody that got this going on. And come to find out, the ones that have all that mouth be the ones that get the SSI checks, the food stamps. But that's how it goes. And I'm not being funny. That's how it goes. Those be the women that got LLCs and other men name because they can't put the LLC in their name because they scared they're gonna fuck up their food stamps and shit like that. But they make it to other people like, oh, you ain't shit because you get food stamps, bitch. Guess what? Want to take your L? Who you want to give an L to? Who you want to wake it up on?
Okay, where's Precious' mom? Does she have sisters and brothers?
I don't know. Don't nobody know. Her good Judy last night thought she got in touch with the daddy and Ashley.
Yeah, because I see that they said she go by a lot of alias names.
She got a lot of aliases. She got a lot of aliases.
Damn.
We never know.
Somebody need to reach out to her mama or something.
I don't.
Her mama don't have no relationship.
I think Precious, she never say nothing about her mama. She always say that she was raised with her father.
No. But she never talks about brother and sisters. She never talks about siblings neither.
She don't. She don't talk about her mother. She don't talk. Only person I have ever heard Precious talk about with the social media relationships that I've been knowing her for like social media years. She always talked about her father and how her father raised her. I have never heard her say anything about her mom.
Her father still living?
She said, fuck her mom. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, man. She seems like she in this world by herself, and it's like, I don't know, but it seems like her and Brandon had something going on, and Brandon portrayed her, and she's going through a phase with it.
It's like Precious does this. She did this on Facebook once.
I don't know, but
Precious does this. She did it on Facebook when she thought her and Keith was.
I heard her talking about it yesterday. How she's bad. I remember when she did it before.
Yeah, but she have never.
I remember she did it before. She not too long ago. I don't remember if it was when she came back from seeing TKO.
Yeah, she spazzed out then. Yeah, because I don't know, her and TKO had a disagreement.
Yeah, she did.
And she had an episode with that. Yeah, when she came back from visiting TKO Auntie Right, she had an episode with that. She did that for about a week. Then she came back to her senses. Then she had an episode with Brandon. She did now it's like, but y'all should have seen when she was over there on Facebook. And me and Precious had like squash our differences or whatever. And I remember she the number Pumpkin. She okay, hold on. So she got into it with Keith. I heard her bring this up yesterday. She said, "Oh, he's mad because I wasn't there when he got jumped on." Keith was all in Toledo, Ohio. Precious was on. I don't know what Precious went, but I remember the night that she found out that Keith got hit in the head with a bottle. So she was on live, and she was like, "Who hit my motherfucking husband? Who hit my motherfucking husband?" She pulled a switchblade out of her purse, and she said, "No, like y'all." She pulled a switch. She pulled a switchblade. This before she got her titties done. She pulled a switchblade out of her chest. She popped it open. She said, "I would have came over there with this. I would have slit that motherfucking nigga throat from ear to ear. Who hit him? Who hit him?" So everybody was like, "Calm down." They was like, "Calm down." Y'all laughing, but this is real shit. I was on the line that day. I was like, she pulled out a girl, she did. She pulled out a knife. And she was like, she pulled that bitch out. She was like, "Who hit him? Who hit my man?" So she got off live. She went over there to his live. Keith was over there. She got in the box like, "You all right, baby? Are you all right? Are you all right? Do I need to drive down there? Do I need to catch a plane, a bus, a boat? Ha, ha, ha." And Keith dropped her. He's like, "Get your ass down." Make a long story short. So I'm just telling you how my brain went to it. So she was over there smoking a blunt. She was like, "Yeah, because the motherfuckers know if I was there with Keith, I would have held them down. You know, I would have been on that nigga ass. I would have been behind him." I was like, "What the fuck?" Hold on. So
Hold on, sister. I just came in. Who we talking about?
we talking
Who?
about Precious.
Okay, I spit all my shit out. All right.
So she was sitting there with the blunt. So she had the blunt. She still had the knife in her hand, and she was just sitting there. She's like, they like, "Precious, put the knife down for you get in." She's like, "Oh, hold on." And then so then she smoked a blunt. So later on that day, I came back in the lab. This bitch was on the floor like this. She had her knuckles. I swear to God, I cannot make this shit up. She was on the floor. like, I am not making this up. She was on the floor like this, on her knees. She's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm not making this up. So I just had dialysis that day. So I'm in the room. I'm looking like, what the fuck going on with this weird ass bitch? So she up there on the floor. She like, "Yeah, they gonna know not to touch my man." So this later on, so I'm in her room. I'm in the lab. I'm like, "G, you all right?" She like, "Yeah." But she was like, she was on her knees. She like on her knees. And her fist was like this towards her face. And she was like, "Wait, wait, wait, bitch." So then She was just like, yeah, because if I was down there, they got for the gifts. She's like, yeah, because as I was down there, they went in there. She started doing her knuckles like this. And this when I realized her hands was big as hell. She's like, yeah, because I'm like, damn, so I'm like, damn, that bitch can fight. Thank you, babe. Her fist was big, bitch. She was grinding them together. She's like, yeah, because I was there. They would have never did that to my man. So she was arguing with, so this what ended up happening. So she got into it with Joe. She got into it with Joe. Thank you guys. If y'all want to bless my CA too, y'all know I'm going to my little Airbnb tomorrow. And also I'm going out of town. If y'all wanna bless my CA, I'm more than appreciative for whatever y'all do. Give CAs, whatever y'all want to do. It helps. It helps. If y'all want to give $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 50, it doesn't matter. I take everything that whatever y'all heart say to give me. Thank you, babe, for the gift. Thank you, pretty Leia. So she got into it with Joe. So Joe is from Oklahoma. So this is when I found out that Precious, Joe, and AJ is from the same city. So she was going at it with Joe. She's like, I'll get my uncle to knock your ass out, nigga. I'll get my uncle to knock your ass out. So they was on Joe live arguing. So Joe had everybody in the box. So I was over there too. So Keith was like, but she never knew that Keith was talking about her. Keith would be up on live, like throwing slugs at Precious, going in on her. So I used to be like, on my little backup page, laughing and shit. So one day she was up there talking shit to Joe. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you, my sister. Thank you, boo. So look. She was up on Joe live talking shit to Joe. Thank you, sister. I love you. She was on Joe live talking shit, right? So Keith was like, in Jesus' name, we gonna call out all the ugly demons. And Precious was like, yeah, baby, yeah, cause this nigga ugly and he's lying. So she thought Keith was about to go in on Joe. So I'm sitting there like, oh shit, it's about to hit the fan. So she didn't know what was going on because she was so blinded by the fact that Keith was playing games. But Keith used to always because back then Keith wasn't as mean as he was, but he was mean though. So she'd be like, let Keith in the box, or she gonna keep box. He's like, I don't want no woman that smokes cigarettes. He's like, you smoke too much cigarettes. And then he was like, so she was like listening to nigga music. He's like, I don't want no woman to sit up and listen to nigga music all day. That's a turn off. You gonna make me think I'm with one of my friends, one of my homeboys. So she's just like, she hurried up and changed. Like, oh no. And then it got, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. She's like, does that settle the move, baby? How she talk. I'm skipping y'all, but I'm about to go back to this. But I'm just letting y'all know what ended up happening. So y'all know my brain be scabbling and shit, bitch. So she turned on some bump and grind. So Keith started laughing. Keith started laughing. He was like, all right, in Jesus' name, that's a little bit better. See, like little. So she's like, yeah. So she had the blunt in her hand. She was like, yeah, I know how to. She's like, yeah, I know how to dim the mood, boo. I know how to dim the mood. So Keith started. So, so, so he was like, in Jesus' name, this is much better. So she's like, yeah, so what do you like in a woman? So he was like, femininity. I like a real feminine woman. So she was like, oh my God, bitch. I remember this like yesterday. Because Precious used to come on that motherfucker like she gang banging this shit, bitch. And I don't know, that's what she thought that he liked. So she's like, so what do you like in a woman? He's like, I like femininity, He's like, I like a real feminine woman. And she was like, she hurried up and she snapped up together. And she's like, I can be feminine. I'm very feminine. Oh, I'm going to show you some of my tricks of what I do as a woman. So I don't know. Maybe her and Keith, because Keith used to have like throwaway phones back when we was on Facebook because he was hustling then. So we used to play on his phones. They used to release his numbers. So every time he got into it with a woman, they used to put his number out. So they used to drop it inside the chats and shit. So he used to be playing it on Keith's phone. So he used to always have to do like a throwaway phone. Make a long story short, so Precious ended up getting a number out the group chat. He came live, hit the roof. You dog face bitch. Don't call my motherfucking phone no more, bitch. I don't talk to you like that. So she was like, he never said no name, but she thought he was talking about me. I was like, I wasn't calling him trying to talk to him like that, bitch. I was trolling him. I was trolling his phone, bitch. So she's like, yeah, that's that bitch Punky calling the phone. He talking about that bitch Punky. Baby, make a long story short. Let's go back to on Joe Live. So they was in the box. So Keith was like, yeah, we gonna cast away these ugly ass demons in Jesus' name. She's like, yeah, babe, cast away these ugly demons. This ugly ass nigga, this Pokemon looking nigga. So, baby, Keith hit it on Precious so bad, girl. He talked about her so motherfucking bad. We was all on the live, like, cause he just came out of nowhere. He's like, yeah, bitch, you got the nerve to try to play on my motherfucking phone, you ugly motherfucking no titty having ass bitch, you old flat chested baby. He talked about that girl body so bad. He talked about Precious face so bad, girl. I mean, I was on live like, oh my God, baby. He took off Joe Live, bitch. He ran on his like he cut that live on. He had all her goddamn shit. Now, Keith was the one that used to have like the big screen. He had the phones and the big screen. He was like an exhibit A. No titties at all, bitch. You ugly, baby. He was over there. He was talking about, he was calling her ugly. He was saying she had Whoopi Goldberg lips, bitch. He was on her ass, girl. I was on the live. I mean, honey, it used to be segments about me and Ashley. He put us to the side for me. He put us back in the Pandora box, bitch. He opened up a whole new world. Girl, I was like, the fuck? Girl, he took off on Precious ass. He took off on Precious ass for 2 days, girl. I was sitting there, girl. I was on the backup page on Facebook, on the backup, bitch. I was sitting there, girl. I mean, girl, cause usually he'd be talking about me and Ashley. He'll go live and do skits about me, put my chest up against the back door. He used to put like the black rings around his eyes. But girl, when he finally put me and Ashley back in the Pandora box and opened up another one, bitch, he rolled Precious so bad, girl. She was on live crying. 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 We was like, because she always was the one that talk all the big shit. She's always the one. And listen, this is deep right here. But y'all know I'm not a fan of Keith. But Keith let her know so many ways that he did not like her. Precious just assisted on being with Keith. She just assisted. Like, she used to sit up on live like, that's my man. You always mad because I pulled Keith. Y'all mad because I pulled him. That's my motherfucking man. All right? I'm the first lady. And we got to get rid of these old ass hoes. I used to be on her live like on the backup page too. I'm like, what the fuck? But baby, when he went off on her because he couldn't take it no more, Keith is the type of person, if he like you, he like you. If he attracted to you, he attracted to you. But I don't know what made him, girl, he took off. He took off on Precious. And baby, he did not come back. And he dogged Precious for a while. And Precious, like, she stopped going live. She stopped going live. She said that they took her page. And then there was some other stuff that ended up happening with Precious, that some lady, I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but y'all remember back on the Facebook days, Precious used to, that's when Precious first started making the wigs. Now, I'm not saying that this is true because I don't know nothing about it, but because I wasn't like inside of the, inside of that little group chat that they have going on. But Precious used to sell wigs. And some lady went live exposing Precious, saying that Precious stole her bank information and stole her money and she never got a wig. And she was a part of the congregation. So when Precious be like, oh, they fucked up my business and stuff like that, that's why Precious stopped selling wigs, because I don't know what ended up happening with that lady in that wig. But who remember that? Who was on the Facebook days when it happened? The lady went live and she was just like, I think Precious charged her like $500 for a wig. And the lady paid the money. See, they said, I remember, and the lady paid the money. The lady said she waited a whole month and never got her wig. So she went live and put Precious out. Like, outed her about the wigs and how she gave Precious the money and how she never got her shit and how she had to lock her bank card because she said allegedly Precious was trying to dip into her account. So Keith asked the lady to come on his live, and they had a whole live about it, a whole live. And come to find out, the girl was inside. The girl was inside the congregation. One of the lady was inside the congregation, and that's why she ended up stopped liking the congregation. So make a long story short, so after the lady came out, outed her about the wig and the money and shit like that. And she's like, if you was fucked up, all you had to do was ask me for the $500 if you didn't have the hair. Cause like Precious like basically saying like she had bundles, she had everything, and she could make the hair. Only thing make the wig. Only thing she needed was the $500. Make a long story short, so she found out the girl was a part of the congregation. Precious disappeared for 3 years. It was like a horror movie, you guys. She disappeared. It's like she sank into the dark, right? We didn't see no type of play from Precious. It was just like she just disappeared. It was like a horror movie, y'all. So she disappeared. So when I found out Precious, she never came back on Facebook. She never. So they said that Precious was over there on Periscope. So she was over there on Periscope. So she was like going at it with Keith, but she got her titties done, so I guess she went and she fixed herself up and she felt like she was ready to come back around, because the way that they dog walked her and told her how ugly she was, and it kind of broke her down, y'all. Like, that mentally broke her. It like made her mental rubber band break. If y'all don't believe me, y'all can ask Ashley. Ashley would tell y'all the same thing. So when she came back, she got her titties done. She learned how to do her makeup. She learned how to do her wigs. So she came back and she was just like, oh, bitch, I got my titties done. I got my other. So she started like, like she was just like, it's like she was out for vengeance on Keith. It's like she was out for vengeance. Like it was like a venge situation. So she disappeared for like 2 to 3 years. So they said she was on Periscope. So that's when she started arguing with Keith and them on Periscope. And she's just like, yeah, I got my titties done, bitch. And then it's like, so around the time, this is when everybody start, going to Instagram. So now Precious popped that back up. She opened up her Instagram. She had her titties done. She took all her old pictures down because she didn't want nobody to see how she used to look. She took all her pictures down. Precious used to wear braids and all her sides was gone. Like how like we wear our wigs and stuff. But her braids used to be so pretty, but they were so tight. But she didn't have no hair on the sides, no shade. She didn't have no hair on the sides. She used to wear like the pigtails sitting up right here. She used to have the hair down. She used to have the three, the two little strings. She used to draw her eyebrows on, but she never used to wear makeup. Precious was never into makeup. So I guess she took 3 years. She did a little tutorials. Girl, yes. She did a tutorial on how to do her makeup. She started making her wigs. She got her titties done. And she felt like she was ready to come out. So when she came out, basically we had all kind of like, dissing each other. Keeping them they was over there on Periscope. I never was a part of the Periscope thing. Periscope just made me feel like I was walking into a dark hole. Like it just didn't feel so good to me. Like Periscope felt like a demon. Like I was like inside of a dark hole. I never got into Periscope, but I used to come over there and like, like talk sometimes, then leave. They said Precious did a lot of bad things. She did a lot of bad things on the Facebook side. I don't remember Keith being on Scope. Keith was on Scope. That's how Keith knew Jackie. You go ask Jackie. Yeah, Keith was over there. Mm-hmm. Keith, Ebony, all of them. Ebony used to sit with the congregation. All of them. That's why Ebony and Precious don't get along. That's why they don't get along. Because the same way Ebony ride for Brandon, Ebony used to ride for Keith. And Precious used to be like the ops. They used to be ops. So Ebony used to be the one arguing with Precious. Yeah. The same way Ebony is about Brandon, that's how Ebony was with Keith. So that's why her and Precious got this deep, dark rooted hate for one another. But Brandon don't understand it, you know, and that's just how Ebony is. So, she still got some type of loyal bone in her body, you know. Yeah, that deep dark hate came from, yeah. So anyway, no, she did not. Yes, she did, boo. Sorry to tell you, boo. It's all facts. And you don't believe me, you can go ask anybody. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Ebony used to sit with Keith. Precious didn't like Ebony because Ebony was a part of the congregation. The same way Precious do the congregation now, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I wasn't there all the time, but I knew what was going on. Okay? All right? The congregation was the one that helped Ebony build a platform on Periscope. If you want to talk about it. And when Ebony first got over here, Ebony was not fond of Brandon. Ebony was not even a host when she first came over here. Ebony was sitting up doing cash apps. Ashley was the one that made Ebony be a motherfucking host. If you want to be frank, bitch, everything I'm speaking out of these big ass lips of mine are real. Ebony is a liar, boo. Okay, Ebony is a big ass liar. Okay, the same way Ebony says she always had money, that's a lie. Ebony wasn't like that with Keith. Are you sure, boo? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Ebony wasn't like that with Keith. So you telling me when Ebony was over there on Periscope, the congregation wasn't cash apping her? Because the congregation was the one to help her take Jackie's show. Are you sure? Huh? I even got old videos of motherfucking Ebony fellowshipping with the congregation. When Keith went down south to go whoop on Leo and Jesse, motherfucking Ebony was in the congregation box telling KB to go fight Jesse and Leo. These are all facts, bitch. I don't have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie. I have not a story to tell on nobody. I have not a story to tell. And I'm not talking about Ebony in no bad way. Ebony was fucking with the congregation hard. Ebony was just like Tommy K in the congregation. She was. Yes, she was. Well, look, boo, you can say anybody is slow. You slow, because evidently, bitch, you wasn't back on the days when everybody was... Baby, Ebony just started fucking with Brandon no more than 2-3 years ago. These are facts. Thank you, boo. When Ebony first got over here, Ebony was fucking with the congregation. The congregation was Ebony's biggest supporters. Half of the people that was in Ebony family in the beginning was half of the people that left the congregation to go over there and be with Ebony. Because they liked it, Keith, they loved Keith, and they loved Ebony, and they didn't want to get in between. And the only reason why they went over there with Ebony is because Keith kicked them out his family. These are facts. These are facts, boo. He said on live, he said, stop supporting that bitch Ebony. He said, stop supporting her. He said, anybody I see in that bitch live with a spade on their motherfucking name, you bitches is getting out my family. And he also said, and if I found out you bitches is on backup pages, y'all getting out my motherfucking family. These are facts he did. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got jealous or I don't know what ended up happening. I don't know what ended up happening. But the congregation used to sit over there and Ebony laugh real tough, baby. Real tough. Real tough. That's how all the views used to be. And Ebony started, you want the congregation to stay away from me. These bitches over here on backup pages watching me and gifting me. So, I don't know what y'all talking about. Ebony been around Keith since the Periscope days. I don't know if she took over the church. I don't know what happened between Ebony and Keith. I don't know. I don't know. I just, cause like around that time I was working and I was, doing my little live streaming too, but I get little bits and pieces. But I was on that live that night when he told the congregation about going over there supporting her. I don't know what ended up happening or what ended up going on, but yeah, that's why Precious and Ebony used to go at it so hard, because Precious was going against the congregation over there on Periscope. And when we got over here, that's when Ashley was like, damn, cause like, I don't know if Ashley had to know how Precious was. I didn't know how Precious was because I was never on Scope. So when we got over here and I seen Precious for the first time, cause even when I went over there on Periscope, I never seen Precious. I'd never seen her. I heard she was over there, but I never seen Precious. I started messing around with Precious when I seen Precious back over there on Instagram. That's when we started going live on Instagram. This is like a couple of months till we all came over here. I don't know if y'all remember that, but we was on Instagram arguing. I don't know if y'all remember that. Because if y'all remember, it was Ebony and Ashley together and me and Precious together. That's when Ashley used to sing Blues Clues with that Blues Clues ass wig. You raggedy bitch. Yeah, that's how it was. Because Precious didn't like the congregation. And Ashley was a part of the congregation and Ebony was too. Because if y'all don't remember, that's when Brandon kicked Ashley out of the keys, and Ashley went over there with the congregation. So that's why it was like how it was. But I didn't know that. So I'll be over there sometimes on Instagram, but not all the time like that. And I had another page. So my other Instagram account got shut down. Monica did something with my stuff, but it's all to the good. But anyway, make a long story short. So when we got over here, it was like Ashley, this how it flipped. Ashley and Ebony was cool. Vaughn brought Ebony over here. Ashley was the one, it was Ashley and Vaughn that talked Ebony into being a host. They like, you should be a host. Ebony was never on those panels with us when we were sitting up there arguing. I promise you that. When we all first came over here, Ebony was not dealing with the keys. Ebony would be in her live with the congregation. They'd be over there talking, doing whatever they used to do over there in her live. She'd be over there talking about Precious and me, or I don't know. And we'd be over there on Brandon Live. Art used to be me, Precious, Ashley. It used to be the whole squad. We used to be over there On motherfucking Keith, on Brandon Live going to fuck ham. It used to be Keith, me, everybody, Trina. It used to be Cortez. We used to be over there just going ham. Okay, just it used to be a blackout. Everybody used to be over there just going ham. Brandon to drop us, bring us back up. No, he only used to have the people that used to argue with one another. It was never everybody. It was never, Ivy wasn't even arguing at that time. No, that's a lie. Kiwan never fucked with us. Kiwan was never on those panels arguing, boo. Kiwan didn't even want to get in none of the agencies that we was with. So, no. Kiwan said he's not doing it. Kiwan never argued. Ivy never argued. Ivy didn't start arguing until like towards the middle of us all like doing our own shit. But it used to be Keith, me, Ashley, Cortez, Gucci, who else? Savage Royalty used to always be up there. She used to always want the middle. Cammy, Trina B. It used to be, and then like Brandon used to like rotate the panel. Me, Precious, Ashley, Cortez, we always had a spot in Savage. He'd drop the panel and then rotate some other people, and we used to be up there arguing. Low was never up there. Vanna was up there. Low was never up there. Low wasn't up there. Low wasn't up there. Low was never up there. Vanna used to be up there. Yeah, Low was up there because Low used to get into it with. Wait, you sure? I can't remember Low being up there like that. I think Low came towards the middle though, y'all. I'm talking about when we first came over here and we be over there on the panels. Was Low up there? Okay, well, I'm gonna take y'all word. So Low, okay. Cause okay. So y'all say Low was up there, but I don't remember Low being up there. I know Monica used to be up there. I know Monica used to be up there. It was a lot of people, but anyway, so we used to be over there arguing. Ebony didn't used to fuck with Keys like that. Ebony did. Oh, wait, I got another CA. Ebony, Super was up there. Super be up there. Super used to be up there. Who else? Who else? Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Sister Tina. Thank you, Sister. What is this? Sister, wait. Hold on. I gotta pronounce this name, babe. Thank you for the $5. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Thank you for the $5, boo. You got a beautiful name. Is it Candace? Is it Candace? It used to be everybody and their mama that had an argument. Thank you, babe. Let me follow you. You are so pretty. I always tell you, you are so gorgeous, girl. With that red hair. I like that cut. You know what? I want to get my hair cut. I'm tired of wearing long hair. I'll just be scared, like, if I get a short cut, I'll just be scared, like, I don't know, like, I'll just be scared, like, my hair not gonna grow back. But I really want to get, like, a cute little cut. But I'll just be scared, like, because, like, I took so long. Anyway, so make a long story short. So, Ebony was never really over there with us. She was never, you welcome, boo. She was never with us like that. So this is when everything came to the switch, right? So we was on live one day. Ashley and Ebony was good Judies. So Brandon took us in the back. When I say the back, he had his first meeting with us. It was me, Precious, Ashley, and Ebony. And I think this was like right after Ebony got her audition, or she was getting an audition. And he said, I need y'all to do storylines. So my big mouth ass came out like, oh, Brandon said he wanted us to do storylines. I ain't doing no motherfucking storylines. Y'all remember that's when they was like, I was disloyal. Y'all remember that? So that's when Brandon and Ashley tried to do this control of Pumken turns on everybody. She turns on everybody. She do this and she do that. Y'all, I don't know why y'all want to gift her. She turn on everybody. She turns on everybody. So Ashley and Brandy used to say, "Oh, don't support Pumken because Pumken turns on all her supporters like she did on Facebook." And I was like, on Facebook? What are you talking about? I never used to get no support like that on Facebook. They can tell you, like, even on Facebook, I never used to beg like that. I was never the one to beg. I was never the one to beg. These are facts. So I'm like, what is he talking about? I turn on everybody like I used to do on Facebook. I never understood it. So anyway, so I'm like, what is he talking about? Make a long story short, Ashley, Brandon, Precious, and Ebony, they had three-way conversations. So what ended up happening is Brandon is so evil and conniving. If he got you on the phone, he'll have another phone letting you listen to the conversation. So he be on the phone letting you cry your heart out. And he'll have another messy bitch on the phone listening to you. It was either Patty LaBelle, Ashley, or somebody listening to your conversation. And this is how he used to start confusion. So he'll sit there and let you talk about the next motherfucker. But he'll text you about somebody and say, and now he know that you about to talk about it. So now he got this motherfucker on the phone, but he started the whole shit. So this is how the storylines end up becoming real. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and be honest with y'all. So if y'all ever on the phone with Brandon, just know that he got somebody else on the other phone. Somebody knows everything about you. All right? So when they come up on the panel, you thinking you just arguing. He'll text them, come on over here and talk about her in her face. So this is what he do. So that's what made Precious flip, because he did the same thing to Precious. Precious didn't understand why he did her like that. Brandon has no loyalty to nobody. And one thing that y'all need to know about Brandon would sit over there with Ebony and act like Ebony is his but Ebony, one thing about Ebony is not for black women. She's not for women. She don't stand up for no woman. She's nothing but a Molly the Mooch. She'll do anything to keep a roof over her head. She don't give a fuck. And that's what it is. She'll slap her mama, stab her daddy. She'll do anything she got to do just to keep a roof and some dick around her. That's how she is. That's how she is. All right. So he end up letting Ashley get on the phone. Ebony listening, so they know each other business. So he did that. He did that to all of them. Each and every last one of them. He did it to me. He starts these conflicts between black women, because one thing about Brandon, he likes to see black women go at it. If you are, I don't care if you light, bright, dark. If you are born an African American woman, Brandon, if you ain't over there being thotting and shaking your titties for him, tooting your ass up in the air for him, he want to see you motherfucking get your wig pulled off and your ass sitting up there like that. He want to see you, fuck you, bitch. He like that. He like that. He's happy with you either arguing or making yourself a sex symbol. But if you have any type of business morals, honey, he would take all business and suck it up out of you. And you'll be sitting up on here, oh, fuck you, bitch. He don't like nothing classy. Oh, no. Notice, all black women around Brandon is what? All black women around Brandon is what? Think about it. Think about it. Name one black woman around him that has some type of sense. Think. And even if they is classy, he make a real intelligent woman that put her past behind. He'll make her come out of. I don't have an answer for that. I know you don't. Else I can help he'll make her go back into the ghetto-ness. But that's what he do. Because guess what? He's not gonna sit up there and make himself look bad. But see, he knows every woman around him will do anything for $1. Okay? You'll do anything for $1. That's why he know how to pick who's gonna bust their titties down, who's gonna play in their cooch form, who's gonna twerk with no underwear. He knows. He went to school for psychology. And he studied the 48 laws of power. So he got two things that are against you. And already you already a mark because you're black. And he don't think black women are educated. These are facts. You gotta watch him. If he want anything done, he ain't gonna do it. He gonna go right over there to Ebony, right over there, and she gonna sit there and I told you this. Cause he knows Ebony don't have no content unless he get it from her. Ebony is the yes bitch, okay? Anything he say do, he say jump like a dog, she gonna get up. And she don't give a fuck how stupid she look. Long as he come over there and drop a couple of beans, she's all right. All right? So anything that he tell them to do, they got to do. If he say, shred this bitch in half, she gonna have to shred that bitch in half. But one thing Ebony not gonna do, she's not gonna align with a strong black woman, because a strong black woman will rip that bitch head off and kick that bitch underneath the desk, okay? I have did it. She can't stand me. And I don't give a fuck. If that bitch ever line me, I'm going to hand her ass to her. All right? Because she's a weak ass bitch. Ebony is not built for arguing. She don't argue. But just because Brandon say do it, she got to do it. They got to do it. And I don't understand. He said, come kick. She gonna kick you. If he say, come argue, she got to argue. If he say, get up right now, go live, she got to get up and go live. If he say stay on for 5 hours, she got to stay on for 5 hours. He did the same thing with Ashley. You got to understand, Brandon like weak bitches. They got to be weak. Lies, these are all facts. Everything Brandon uses everybody around him. He did Ashley like that. Ashley thought, oh, I'm riding. He make him feel like you mommy keys. You mommy keys. You got the authority. All right? Because he knows, and I'm not being funny, he knows that the people that came from nothing, that never had no respect, never had no say-so, he give you a little bit of power, and you take it, and you think this is power, but it's not. It's not power. You are doing nothing but getting your hands dirty. And when he get done with you, your reputation is tarnished. You got to beef with people forever because of the things that you did for him. But in the meantime, in between time, he gonna be sitting up with your ops. You know, the people, well, he gonna be sitting up with the ops. The one that he told you he don't like, he gonna be sitting right there on the side, smoking a vape or a cigar. See, it's the 48 laws of power. You give a motherfucker just enough to make it. But see, he's well off. So once he get through with you, he gonna be straight, but you gonna be looking crazy. See, it's all about, y'all gotta understand, it's all about the mind control. And once he get done with you, you fall off again. You got to find your way, because he's so busy feeding you, bird feeding you, making you feel like you important. And then the moment he take that power away, it breaks the bitch down. Y'all better go read about it, man. That's that 48 laws of power. You can never let the master think that you outsmarted him. You gotta go read about it, man. That shit be real. Okay? It's real. Okay? And the moment he get done with Ebony will be the moment that bitch gonna fall and she gonna crumble. And guess what he gonna do? He gonna be behind one of his 1,000 devices over there trolling the fuck out of her, telling her you're broke now without Brandon. You ain't shit now. You ain't shit. Look at you. You're crumbling. You're crumbling. You're crumbling. He already did it. He said already showed her you not shit without me. Y'all remember when Brandon say, I'm taking a break? What she say? I'm taking a break too. Brandon say, I'm taking a break too. He already know. The moment he get through washing his hands, dusting off, He gonna drop her ass right back at the bus stop, and she gonna be looking like a fish out of water, flopping around trying to find some help, because Brandon is gone. He gonna make her just like he did at Ashley. And Precious, both of them bitches having breakdowns. Ashley had her moment too, that she sat over there. They all have breakdowns. You gotta understand, it's all about the mind control. You gotta make a person think that they need you. And once you got them that way, it's a dangerous game. It's worse than drugs. And I'm just being honest. Ain't nobody gonna tell y'all as real as I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody in Keys gonna get nowhere. Because Brandon don't want them nowhere. He don't want to do them no reality show. He want them to sit right on his motherfucker and fill his bank account up while he driving around in Porsches, smoking the fattest cigars, jumping out with the Marc Jacob jewelers and all the custom watches and shit. And while they over there getting the bare minimum, check the check. Light bills. Only thing they can brag about is having a decent phone. No shame. But see, that's the way he like it. He like all his bitches to go against each other. He don't want no unity, no type of nothing in his. He don't want that. That's what he look at people like slaves. He ain't gonna sit up there and try to talk to you about bettering yourself. He wants you right on here doing this. Hey y'all, come on in. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Okay. And you know he don't want no better for his shit. When Ray J went over there to Brandon and said, I want you to get all the people that you know together and I want y'all to do a reality show. Did it happen? What did he say? What did he say? He said no. He said no. And why did he say no? Because Brandon don't want nobody to get nothing more than what he's getting. These are facts. If he would have took everybody on a TV show, exactly, he want power. If he only way he would have did a TV series with anybody, if he would have been control of taking the money. These are facts. But the only way, but he knew once people got on TV, they was gonna say no. Cause I told the motherfucker, and y'all can vouch for me. I said, yeah, before Jocelyn and all of them got on, y'all, Ray J went to Brandon, and this what made me mad about Brandon. And Ray J, why would you go to Brandon Keys and ask Brandon Keys about us? We not his motherfucker. We are our own individuals. Why would you go over there and ask this nigga about us being on a reality show on Zeus Network? And we made a panel, bitch. We tore his ass up over there. It was Gucci, me, Ashley. We tore his ass up over there. We was like, Ray J, and me and Gucci went over there. We asked Ray J. I said, Ray J, why would you go to Brandon and ask Brandon about a reality show? And then Gucci was like, yeah, you dumbass, one wish ass nigga. We went over there. Who remember that? We went over there. We checked Ray J about that. Like, why would you go over there and ask Brandon about doing a reality show for us, bitch? He's not our manager. Make a long story short, me and Gucci tore his ass up for about 5 hours. They finally kicked me and Gucci up out of there. We came back on our own live. Drug Ray J again. Because we didn't understand. Why would he go over there and ask Brandon about a reality show for us? Brandon said, no, I just don't think that it'd be appropriate for them to do no reality show. You know, everybody gonna wish. This is Brandon's words. And mark me if I'm wrong. I can stand corrected, bitch. All right. Correct me if I'm wrong, sisters and brothers. Okay. This was Brandon's words to Ray J. He said, no, because they're gonna worry about who get what and what get what. And I feel like, some people deserve more than others because of the reputations that they have. Everybody look like, wait, what? How you gonna tell the motherfucker who deserve what and what deserve who? I said, how could you speak and say that out your mouth? Who deserve what? Yes. Yes. He said, I don't believe, everybody deserves the same amount of money, and it's gonna be bickering and arguing, and that's when I knew then. I said, Brandon don't want nobody to make no money unless he's signing the checks. And I'm not going to no reality deal with no motherfucker that played bingo internet check games, and you think you about to take me on on goddamn reality TV and play them type of games too. That's what made me get the fuck away from Brandon. He's gonna be everybody downfall that sit with him. It's not gonna be just him falling. Everybody of a nation is gonna fall like that. Mark my words. I ain't told y'all nothing yet. I ain't told y'all nothing wrong yet. Brandon and his whole
Hey, Pump Pump.
hey boo.
So, I have a question. So how did y'all start finding out he was doing the little panel thing about 50% or whatever that was?
Okay,
How did
so
y'all? So basically, he was taking in. So he already showed that he he's sneaking. He want to take from people. So that's why when people saying it, I really believe because if he was doing that, ain't no telling what else he'll do. I
baby,
just
we
don't put
we
that
were
past
so
people. I mean, one time my sister stole my dress, honey. And I love my sister there, but baby, I just don't keep that around because she stole my dress and she broke one day, she might take my goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? So I just watch how people move, once they show me.
we
So
would
how
be
did
over there.
y'all find that out at first?
We would be on this panel, right? And we used to. That's when like money was heavy. They were dropping Dracos. Bow, bow, bow. We get off the panel, our wallet don't add up to what we got. Versus us being on live. So Keith went live and Keith said, we was on the live. Keith said, congregation, y'all don't throw me nothing. Don't throw me nothing on this nigga panel. This nigga got the panel at 50%. Everybody like, Brandon, you bitch ass bitch. So we going in like going off on him. He shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. So that's when we realized that I told my people, I said, y'all better not throw me nothing over there. Don't throw me nothing over there. I don't care how good it make them look over there. Don't throw me shit. Because he was sitting up there, your money, he'll take 50% of your dragon, 50% of your beans, 50% of everything. And you sitting over there and all your stuff is gone. We like, then we go on our wallet to go see our money. And the money don't look like what it's supposed to look. So we sitting up there like, so we gonna ask Brandon like, Brandon, why the money ain't adding up to what we got on the panel? He like, sometimes it's a glitch. He never told us, y'all. This is how low down the nigga was. Sometimes it's a glitch in bingo. One thing I could tell y'all too, I'm looking y'all in y'all eyes. He never wanted us to learn about the application. He always wanted us blind to everything. We did not start learning about the application until we start venturing out, going around other people, and learning the application. He did not want us to know nothing. Nothing. One thing about Brandon was he learned the app. He learned the app and he used it against us. We never knew nothing. We didn't even know how to do our panels at a 50% or a 30%. And then like some people, they started doing it like they came out of keys. They started doing it because they felt like they just didn't give a fuck because Brandon did it. He used to have all his hosts over there arguing. All our supporters be over there throwing gifts on us. He'd be taking 50%. That nigga used to get off motherfucking loud like a fat rat. We used to have to sit on this motherfucker and go back and forth and argue. He didn't have to do nothing. But he took everything for granted. We'd be over there entertaining his people, our people. They used to be over there dropping big on Brandon. Brandon used to hit 1,000,000 beans every day on a panel because we used to be over there ripping each other's shit up. I got tired of that shit. I'm like, I'm not going over there arguing for this nigga. He ain't doing nothing. He be sitting in the dark like this. Be in the dark. We over there arguing and shit. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Punkin, you
Yeah,
can hear me?
I hear
You
you.
remember? You remember when we first came over here? Because I had to jump out the window when I was watching you. How Brandon used to tell everybody that they had to pay a shield to be in his family. And remember when y'all had that big ass panel, when Brandon had that big panel and everybody was sitting on there?
Yeah.
And Bobby, oh, what's his name? Bobby, the dark skinned man that been here for a minute.
Oh yeah, Bobby. Yeah.
He was getting the information for Bobby. And then when y'all guys used to ask, and y'all wanted to ask that man something, and it made it sense, Brandon used to mute y'all. Because then he used to ask Bobby on the side about the information that he needed to know. Because Brandon didn't know very much about this app as well.
You know who told him
All
about
he
the app? So what so Empress and Keith used to be business partners. When Empress and Keith fell out, Empress went over there with Brandon. Empress was the
knew.
one that really taught Brandon a lot about this app. That's who taught him.
Mm-hmm. Let me
That's
get
who
down.
it,
Yes, girl, you right on it. You ain't lying.
it was Empress and what's her name? Karma was the ones that taught Brandon about this app. They was the ones that set Brandon down and taught him about a lot of stuff. Because when Brandon came over here, he knew about like, certain little things and stuff like that. But like, yeah, Ebony met Empress first. Empress was the one that wrote Ebony wrote her agency letter note. Brandon denied it. Now I don't know what ended up happening with that. I don't know what ended up happening with that. From what somebody told me from behind the scenes was, girl, Ebony got like a 3% of the keys. Like, I don't know, but yeah, Empress was the one that wrote Ebony a letter. It was cause like so it was Empress and Ebony mama up on the live, and Empress wrote the letter for Ebony, and I don't know, girl. It was just a whole bunch of shit with that, and girl, it was just a whole bunch of shit. But make a long story short, so Brandon kept his loyalty to Super. Really, Brandon was only really loyal to Super. Brandon crossed Empress for Super. Cause do y'all remember when Empress and Lo was going at it? Brandon was the one that leaked that Empress was the one that sent the police to Super house. And I asked Super, I said, how you found out that Empress was the one that sent the police? He said, oh, I tapped Brandon's phone. You know that was a motherfucking lie. Brandon did exactly what we said he did. Brandon don't have no loyalty to nobody. If he's more loyal to the next motherfucker, he'll cross you. Empress end up getting crossed in the crossfire. But now his loyalty a little bit better towards Empress because Super is gone. Super left. Super took his opportunity and got the fuck out the way. And I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Brandon still talk to Super once in a while. But yeah, do y'all get paid for this? To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. No. Don't nobody at first wasn't nobody getting no big money but Brandon. We was all over here dumb. That's why Keith did his own thing. Um, everybody just did their own thing. Everybody did their own thing because we already seen how Brandon was moving. Brandon been moving. Brandon, the moment that he first got that first bingo check, that's when we realized that Brandon, he just didn't give a fuck. He didn't care about nobody. Nobody. And it's just like, and then it's like this the same way he used everybody. And you can ask this. Kiwan told me, because y'all know me and Kiwan like this. Kiwan said, the reason why Brandon really don't like me, because when I went inside that group chat over there on Facebook, Brandon had a trans woman that was, Cammy could tell you I was another trans woman named Robin or some shit. I got into it with her. Ashley got into it with her. And so Brandon turned on her for us, right? So they, like, Brandon and them used to pay like $30, $40 for you to go live on his platform. So Brandon used to text you like, what's your CA? Can you go live in 5 minutes? Can you go live in 5 minutes? Can you do that? So when me and Monica was going through our thing, he paid Monica to come over there and go live, right? He chose Monica. So Brandon didn't like me because, like, I was the type of person, I didn't really fuck with Brandon like that because Brandon used to be all inside my comments talking real greasy and grimy and shit like that. Brandon used to be on Facebook talking about gay people is an abomination and shit like that. He used to be so fucking weird. So the moment that he got a platform was the moment he went live. Everything got to be promising to him. I don't care about none of that. I'm not no host. I've been going live on other devices and other platforms, girl, please. I don't care about that. All right. So y'all the ones to be scared. So what ended up happening was, Brandon be like, can you go live over here? I'll pay you this and I'll pay you that. So Brandon went and did Ashley Shepherd up from the pit of hells. Okay. He went and got the Shepherd and brought the Shepherd over on Facebook. Ashley never had a platform on Facebook. Now, some things that Precious was saying was real. Ashley was never a big known factor on Facebook, maybe on Periscope, but on Facebook, no. So Brandon went the same thing he did with the same thing that he did with Ebony, he did it with Ashley. So Ashley's mission was to go after all the big Facebook people that had a name. We had a name, but we wasn't prospering. Hold on. We had a name, but we wasn't prospering. So Ashley's job was to go after everybody that had a name on Facebook, right? I don't give a fuck, y'all. We used to go viral. We used to do all that, but we never went nowhere because we had a reputation of being nasty, like, a liability, right? Make a long story short, so Ashley used to go after me, Keith, Precious. But Precious didn't have a name like that. But Precious used to be going at Ashley for going at Keith, right? So, like, anybody that had a name. So Ashley took it amongst herself, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ashley took it amongst herself to start going after people before Brandon told her to go after people. See, you can only be signed an assignment. Thank you, boo. So if you be signed an assignment, that's who you go after. If you go after anybody that he don't tell you to go after, that means you're being disloyal to him. So Ashley started taking it amongst herself to go after people like Death Bay, Patti LaBelle, Tab, people that he liked. Okay? They never went after Monica. Monica was basically like, he understood Monica because Monica was like a war buddy. So he understood Monica. So Monica was like a part of his, select the people that he liked. Okay? That was the people that he liked. If he liked you, you was locked in. You was Gucci. You didn't have to worry about the shepherd coming after you. You good. But if he didn't like you, oh, baby, he gonna let Ashley do everything she wanted to do. You could go live. She gonna take your shit down. She gonna he love Monica. He do. He do. He gonna, but if he didn't like you, he gonna let you take, Ashley would take, it was Ashley and Monica. They'd take y'all shit down. They'd do stuff. So Ashley started fucking with Death Bay. And that was a no-no. He didn't like that. He did not like Ashley fucking with Death Bay. Death Bay, Ashley wrote on a piece of paper, Nah, bitch, that's why your mama did, bitch. And she held it up. That they looked, she said, oh, mama, and you know, she started going crazy. But that face started having tears to come down her eyes. When Brandon found out what she did, he went live. He put that bitch Ashley about his motherfucking shit. He told that bitch, he said, you don't fuck with that thing like that. You don't do that thing like that. And Ashley was like, what's she talking about? My mama. She talking about my mama. And Brandon was like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she did not. That's the first time he ever like really like bucked against Ashley. And baby, he let her back. He let her back. He let Ashley back. But baby, after patting the bell and Tab, baby, Ashley started fucking with them. Brandon got rid of her. Brandon, notice this. Ebony is not going to go against nobody that Brandon fucked with the long way. Notice. Pay attention. Pay attention. She not going to say nothing bad. Anybody that Brandon fuck with, they got an oath amongst each other. They not going to go against each other. And if they do, they will get kicked out of the palace. You ain't going to never see no confusions on the people that he like. I mean, but that's just how she is. Even if they, like, even if, I don't know, like, that's just how she is. That's how she is. It's always a sign of mission. What about 21? Brandon really don't like 21. See, Brandon uses 21. 21 is a money maker. Huh? If you you heard. Brandon really don't like 21. Brandon really didn't like Kate. Brandon really did not like Brandon really don't like 21. He really didn't like TKO Capone. Brandon don't like me. Brandon really didn't like Ashley. Brandon never really liked the Keith. Brandon, I could tell you everybody Brandon really don't like. And the reason why he don't like us is because we think with our own mind. If you anybody that got any common sense, he's not gonna like you. You must be a yes bitch or a yes nigga for him to like you for real. You got to have like a type of exterior, but you got to praise him. You know, it's like, you know how like you like a gangster, like, oh yeah, that nigga's a gangster. But he ain't gonna cross me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at my nigga. Oh, he one of the baddest niggas in town, but he ain't gonna cross me. You know, he can let his gun down, honey. He can, you know, leave the money around. He just, it's something about that. Like he want to see you go after everybody, but you cannot go after him. You can't. I don't care how cool you get. How you think you can let your hair down around him. The moment that you take your own brain and rights, he don't like you. And he knew. Brandon knew, he said, because Brandon loyalty is not to none of us. He just uses us. He act like he like you. Yeah. But in deep down inside, it's yeah. Type of thing. Because he don't like you. You only good for what he can use you for. If that's coming over there bringing attraction to his life. And right now on Facebook, he's still trying to hold on to everybody. He's still posting pictures of us. But he come over here and he'll treat you like you ain't shit. That's what he do. That's what he do. I don't think, to really be honest with you, to really be honest, I don't know. The thing is with a lot of the women around Brandon, they have did some type of sexual thing with him. If it's FaceTime, freaky link, he has. And at first, I didn't believe it. But now, like, the more that the women come out and be like, they so close with him. Like Ivy, he was real close with Ivy. Ivy came out and like, oh yeah, he had me to play with my vagina. And I was just like, oh. So it's like, I don't know. To really be honest, y'all, I don't know. From the way the things look, it's a yes for me. But that's just for me. I don't know. Because it's like, I don't know. It's like maybe that loosens the friendship. Like, that loosens the friendship. That make them go crazy. Like honestly, I'm a very, and that's why my platform is like how we got. I'm a very dominant woman. I cannot argue if unless I don't like you, but switch on and switch off. I couldn't do that. Like I couldn't be sitting up arguing with no other woman about no other man. I couldn't. Like if a woman say you did something to him, like the time when I said that Brandon asked me to come back. Did y'all see the way Ebony went live and tried to talk about me? It's like, girl, shut up, please. But that comes from a person that say, look, go live and drag Pumken because she tried to say that I asked her to come back. And it's like, I feel like if you got a problem, or Brandy got a problem, he always want to line you up, line the bitch up and let her talk shit in your face. But she's not strong enough. That's why she want to kick you out the room. She don't want that confrontation. She didn't want that. She didn't want that. She didn't want that train wreck of Precious. No shade. Precious would have ate that bitch up. She don't want no confrontation. She just want to sit on her live, dog you. But when it comes to lining you up, that bitch gonna reject it. She's not gonna come. She's gonna sit her scary black ugly ass over there and talk all that shit. But she's not going to come on the live. She's not. She's not. Brandon is not gonna dare line that bitch up and let nobody eat this hoe. She want full control. She want to be able to kick you out and talk about you. And that's a bitch move on my about of how I look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. Keith, I'm gonna keep it real, right? I don't think Keith was ever a part of Keith. Keith didn't know how Brandon was. But I think that, Keith always been the type of person, he always networked with niggas. He always been like that. Keith always, he wasn't though. He was not a part of Keith. I think Brandon asked Keith to help him and Keith was gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But I think when Keith started, I don't know what made Brandon and Keith fall out, to really be honest. That's something that I never knew. I have seen everybody beef on Spiral and see why this happened and why that happened. I don't know why to this day why Brandon and Keith got into it. I don't know. I think it was about some female on Facebook. I believe it was about a female. And it was something about, yeah, and I think that's what it was too, because Keith did his own thing. And that's what it was, probably. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But you know what? He don't like Keith, but what did they fall out about, boo? It's a different story. I know Brandon don't like Keith, and I know Keith don't like Brandon. But what did they fall out about? I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, boo. I don't know why they.
I believe that they fell out because when y'all came over here, I think Brandon thought that Keith was going to join Keys. And what Keith did was figure out the app and made his own platform and had his own family and got his own agency and was dominating the platform. What? What, bitch? Stop leaving us in suspense. What?
Doe girl.
Yes.
Somebody just wrote this. Precious baby girl is in protective services. Poor little girl. She has been through so much.
Child. Ain't nobody listening to that. Anyway, so I think that's how Brandon and
They
Keith.
said Precious is in jail. Precious in jail for assaulting her daughter as we speak. Now she can.
That's dirty. They wrote that. And none of us don't even know what happened. Like, was you on Instagram? Did any of y'all
No.
go over there and see what happened? Because she said she was going on Instagram. So how y'all know all that happened? How y'all know that Precious' daughter is in CPS and Precious in jail? Y'all seen it? It was live. Fuck out of here. They goofy. They just wanted you to read that and put it out there because you got a lot of views. That's all that was about.
You
Right.
right,
They
Doe
keep
girl.
writing that in the comments, but where's the mugshot? That's the only thing that can really show that that's happened.
The mugshot. Where did y'all
Yeah.
see it at?
Right, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, if there's a mugshot, then yeah, but we don't have a
No, ain't
mugshot.
no mugshot. Where did y'all see this at?
They keep writing it in the comments.
Where did this happen? Brandon, are you up here doing your little slug shit that you do? Because nobody didn't see that. None of that. Who puts that in? Man, let me get down. This is
Doe girl,
horrible.
don't
Y'all.
get down. That ain't nobody but Brandon trolling.
Yeah,
That's he. Yeah, he always do this, y'all. He controlled the crowd by throwing somebody else's name because we tell them the truth about what's going on.
yeah, that's what it is. But that I believe that's how Keith and Brandon got into it because Keith ain't no dummy. Keith likes to read. And once it's money involved, you know a hustler gonna hustle. And they gonna figure out how they bag can get bigger than what it is now. And I think that's what got Brandon so upset. Because if you notice, every time they have something going on, it's always the church, the church, the church. And the way that they go at the church, I feel like the church is some bad man pajamas. I feel like the church ain't nothing to F with. The way that they talk about the church. I'm
Mm.
just every type of situation going on. Oh, them church bitches. It's the church. Keith, blah, 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 blah. Them bad motherfuckers. I promise you. They bad.
I don't know about all that, but I guess.
If I wanted to be church, I'll go apply for the badge. Don't get mad because I like the way a certain person move. We all do. We all likes our picks of these broadcasters that we like, that we vibe with. And sometimes we may stick up, sometimes we may not. Don't get mad because I like the church. I like Keith. I like Pumpkin. Sometimes I may like Keith. Sometimes. Shit. The fuck? I'm a woman. I change my mind. I may like Keith today and say, fuck that black nigga tomorrow. The hell? I can.
But I wonder why they keep on saying Precious was in protective custody. If Precious was in protective custody, she would have never been living in the projects.
In protective custody.
Yeah, that ain't true. I don't think that's true.
No, they said the daughter is in protective custody and Precious supposed to be in jail. That's what they said, so you can get off the situation and everybody pondering of how Brandon moving in situations of this app.
And that's him doing control. That's him doing
Mhm.
that.
We do not know about no Precious getting arrested or none of that. Precious is probably having a break. Her throat is probably sore as hell. Their phone is probably ringing off the hook. And she distracted right now. Don't try to come and distract us, cause we digging in your business.
And telling how you
The
used
heck?
to move.
Yeah, you bugging. You shouldn't be moving creepy like that. That's creepy. I'm just saying.
Creepy
Brandon
as
moved very creepy,
he
and
do.
he moved very nasty, and that's not good at all.
He's
Because
moved.
slowly and shortly, as you know, Ebony had played T.S. Madison. You know, when Precious was doing her little 1 2s and a little 3 4 whatever, and everybody thinking that this woman is having a breakdown and she going crazy and berserk and she's flipping on her best friend. You know what I'm saying? And Ebony had played T.S. Madison. You know, the transgender with the big slang.
Yeah.
So T.S. Madison, because you know I love that meaning. I watched T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison said everybody's getting paid. Everybody get paid. If you're being messy, you get paid. If you're being messed up, you get paid. If you're being nice, you get paid. Everybody getting paid. But when payday comes, everybody's getting paid.
They said Punky, you would be back over there in Brandon live. Girl, I don't fuck with Brandon. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I don't fuck with him. Boy, you over
Child,
there.
everybody getting paid. It don't matter how it was said. Everybody get paid. When payday comes, everybody getting paid.
Brandon,
Fucking
Brandon,
that
Brandon, bring your
karma.
bitch ass up over here, bitch. Come on up here. Come on up here, Brandon. Because we know that's you. You mad because I said no to get back in your agency. No, I'm not coming to your agency, all right? Come back up. Come up here. If you don't come up here, y'all, kick Brandon up out this room on that troll page. Get up out my room. Go bitch ass out of here. Talk about somebody gonna come
Hell no, we
so
won't
loud.
go.
You only get
Hell
500
no, we
views.
won't go.
Hold on. You only get 500 views, my boy. On a great day, probably 7. Don't nobody fuck with you. Why am I coming over there? For what? You let Ebony mess up your whole platform that you did have. I'm not coming over there, boy. You're boring. You are so boring. Come over there for what? For what? I'll be bringing the views over there, and I'm not bringing them over there. For what?
Oh, Paige, I know I smelt the hookah in here.
A hookah with a burnt leg.
Right.
A hookah with a burnt leg. Why you in here trolling me, sir? So you gonna come back over there for what? What am I coming back over there for? You have burnt your bridges with everybody. And I blame you for letting Precious go over there and go crazy. Because that girl trusted you. You are a sorry sack of son of a bitch. You are a son of a bitch. Doing that to that girl. And you sitting over there thinking it's funny. I don't blame her for trying to get some purses. You pay Cherry Boom for a purse. And some crocodile shoes. And a crocodile suit. And then when you go over there, you want to wear a wrestling mask and suck dick all day. And you want to be mean to Precious. You going over there with ski masks on. What, you robbing a dick? Standing up there with a goddamn ski mask on. What you doing, robbing a dick, bitch? You got a lot of nerve. Ain't nobody messing with you no more. Ain't nobody. The little people that you did have, they not coming back, Brandon. Precious gone. Ashley gone. Only person you still got holding on is Gucci. And he gonna be flipping on TT and them next week. He gonna be right back over there with Milan. Gucci ain't even loyal to you. That's the only person you got right now is Gucci. Gucci. Don't nobody come to your panels. Nobody. No, don't come over there. Trina B barely come over there. Don't nobody come sit with you. Him and Ebony is just taking each other down. They just draining each other energy. They trying to feed off each other. Ain't nobody with y'all but ass kisses of the app. That's it. The yes bitches that be in the comments. That's it. Ain't nobody really fucking with y'all like that. I'm sorry. It's over with. Y'all came, y'all conquered, y'all succeeded, and now y'all are dried the fuck out. Thank you, sister. That's it. Y'all can keep trying to hold on, but you messed up with everybody. You burnt your bridges with everybody. You have burnt your bridges. And you try to make it like everybody else the problem. Brandon, you are the biggest problem. You are the biggest motherfucking problem. No, you are the most disloyal motherfucker that I have ever known in my life. You are a piece of shit. You matter of fact, you are a disgrace to the United States Army, bitch. Go ahead.
Hey, Pumken.
Hey, auntie.
Girl, I just came to give you some news to kind of put a little light on it to make get a little laugh. Baby Monica done got the bags and done move out with the white man. He put her out. He told that bitch she can't run his house. He was sick of her. He told her she was crazy, that she needed to go in a mental hospital on live. Did you hear me? And she packed her shit and he put her ass out.
I mean, I don't know why Monica left New York. Please. I don't know why Monica left New York. But Brandon, you are a disgrace to the United States Army, the Marines, whatever court or motherfucking branch you served. Cause real people that serve in the service, they don't act like you. You are a piece of shit. And let me tell you something, Brandon. I ain't never been wrong about nothing that I have ever went through or what I said. The same thing I told Keith. You see what you did to him? I'm gonna tell you this. Everything that you spread, every seed, every root that have been planted will come back on you tenfold. And I mean everything I say, it will come back on you. And everybody that you set up and you laughed about and that you thought was funny because they lost their mind because they try to be loyal to you, I promise you, I put my hands to the sky and I ain't lying to you. You're going to feel it by New Year's. You will feel it by New Year's. New Year's will be a new year for you. Everything you conquer will be destroyed. Everything that you touch will not prosper. And this is coming from a real place. You are dark. You are evil. And you build platforms off of evil and wickedness. And I'm telling you, whatever you practice, whatever you have did, you went to school and psychology to go and play with people's minds and do different things. But you will root it. You will feel what you root. And I'm not playing. I'm telling you. Count your days. And I do tell you this, and I ain't lying to you. Your partner in crime gonna be first. Your partner in crime will be first. Because they feel like chopping your head off is gonna make that person fall. But no, it's chopping her head off is gonna make you fall. It's the other way around. It's gonna happen. And everything you touched. Because basically, you're evil. It's like you did so much fucked up shit to people for money. Your money worse than drug money. all the things that you have did to hurt people, all the things that you said, all the tears that people have cried, and the things that people have lost. You sat up there and you ate like a fat rat. But your time is coming. You got 2 months. And I ain't lied to nobody yet. Your time is coming. Because let me tell you something, Brandon. It already speaks in the Bible. See, karma don't come around years. Karma come around in months. Maybe 2 days. But you about to fall next year. So whatever plans that you think you about to do to people come next year, all the things that you planning, and I'm not saying it from a dark spot. I'm saying this from a good spot. Your karma is coming. And I don't know, it's something going on with somebody. Somebody's sick. Somebody. No, I'm being real. Somebody is sick. No, somebody's sick. But it's because they did so much evil. And y'all know when you so evil, evil makes you sick. Being evil is like having an infection. And somebody is sick. She said, girl, you evil as fuck. You think I'm evil? If I'm so evil, why you here? Come on. If I'm so evil, why do you got my badge on saying that I'm evil as fuck? Why are you here? And let me just say this, boo. What's your name? Miss B? I don't even know you, girlfriend. You in my comments trying to argue with me. You in my comments trying to argue with me. Your name ain't even mentioned in this dictionary. Okay? Let me just say this. I argue with the heads and not the asses. So either you could do one thing, you can shut the fuck up, or you can get the fuck out. How about that? Huh? Because you down there making caps. Caps. And you ain't even got the right to speak to me. You wearing a badge. You ain't even a part of nothing. Shut up. Your name ain't ringing in these streets. How you gonna tell me what I am? And if I am evil, it's because somebody been evil to me. I match energy. So either you can do two things. You can get in a box or you can get out. It's however you want to do it. It's however you want to do it, sweetheart. Because you're right, it's Burger King in here for me. It's have it my way. This is my life. And one thing y'all don't like, and that's why y'all fit real good in that family, because y'all don't like real. And I already said, the only people that stick around Brandon is the ass kissers of the app. The flunkies. The old geezers that ain't never had nothing. Ain't never had no popularity. Ain't never been accepted. So y'all just sit around because y'all want to ride for something and y'all riding for anything. And that's a shame. Y'all too old just to be riding for anything. Y'all just want to ride. I'm a part of something. It's an organization. What the organization giving you? What you getting? Are you getting any knowledge? Are you getting a bag? What's going on in that organization that you want to ride so hard for, huh? What you got going on over there, girlfriend? You trying to make a name? You want a name? You 50 years old and you was bullied back in 1965. And you want to come in the 2000 or in the late 2000s and redeem yourself. It's just over with. We grown. I was bullied too. I was talked about, mistreated, long time ago. But I took my power back. Y'all running around here, no teeth in your mouth, trying to argue and shit. Girl, go sit down and wait for Ebony to go live tonight, okay? For you can be in the comments raising your amen, hallelujah. All right, I agree. All right, that's how y'all be looking. I agree, okay? Y'all be over there throwing the fans up and shit. Y'all know back in the church when they used to have the fans. Oh, yeah, y'all be over there just, girls just campaigning and agreeing with just anything. Motherfucker can tell you, oh yeah, and they took a shit in the car. I seen it. Y'all just being this motherfucker just saying yes to anything. Y'all, that's okay. I don't need that.
Oh shit! What's up, stranger?
Hey.
Long time no see. All right, see you later. All right. I know I've been gone for a long time. You know, on my main account, but now somebody convinced me to come back over because I said they could be a paid podcaster, but I can't start on this account. I got to start on my new account. So they say we get paid every week or so. So I guess I gotta go ahead and find out one of the people who do an agency or some kind of thing, and then go ahead and get paid because they say they get paid every week. I said I didn't know that. I mean, a lot of new stuff over here that's better than what I came from. You follow what I mean?
Okay,
It look
I
a
don't even
lot.
know who you are. Who are you?
I'm St. Louis. I used to be on here a lot. You want to? It was Harlem first, and then I ran across you one day, and I was too. It was talking about being a paid broadcaster about 6, 7 months ago, and she convinced me to come over here. She introduced me to you and a couple other people. So I didn't know about it being a paid broadcaster with it being a new account. So they was trying to put me on the WhatsApp app so I can get in contact with the people so I can become a paid broadcaster. If you feel what I'm saying.
I guess. I don't know. If you don't come around me in a while, my man, I don't remember people like that. So I'm sorry. I'm not being rude.
I understand. Okay, that's understandable though. Yeah, I have been gone for a long time though. I was gone for a long time, but I had when I first came on here, I had recharged and threw a bunch of gifts. It was like it probably wasn't no more about $20, $30 worth of gifts. But they
Yeah.
said if I can't become a paid broadcaster, I get paid for that just to be
Yeah.
a host.
Also, you trying to be a host. How long you had your page?
The page here is too old. They say once it's past level 10, I can't become a host. It has to be a brand new page. That's what I was
Who
told.
told you that?
The people, Harlem told me that. Uh, the people who used to be at FYC told me that if this account's not fresh, it won't be able to become a paid broadcaster.
Yeah, it's level
So I
15.
guess
It's not level 10. I don't know who told you that. They lied.
they must have had a. Well, it's been a while though. It's been like I said, it's been about 8 months or so when they told me this though. So I'm just going off what they told me the
Okay, so
last time.
you
They
had
might have had
okay.
an
So
update.
you had the page more than 15 days. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I guess what I have to do now then is start recharging over here like I used to do on the other place and all that. Because over there I was like level 80. So I'm here. I'm only level 10. So I got to start all over again from level 1 and work my way back up. And put my hours in on the app. I think it's like what's that like 17 or 20 hours over here, or was it 40 hours or something like that?
I think it's 40.
40. Okay, so I got to put 40 hours over here and all that. But I'm gonna be more active though, so you can get the used to me again. You know what I'm saying? I understand if I ain't been around, you don't remember people. A lot of people come in your broadcast, support you, and all that. I know you're looking for good supporters, uh, someone with good consistency and all that, where they be able to you be able to see, okay, yeah, this guy's coming around. He's continuing, he's showing support, and that's what I think you're looking for as well. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
I get off you last time I talked to you. At least I didn't forget about who you was. You know what I'm saying? So 'cause every time I looked on the Bigo notification, it kept saying Pumken up there, but I never would click that button to go in the broadcast. I thought it was like one of them. advertisement or something. But today, I guess I had a phone call and I end up in a broadcast with someone else. And when I closed the screen now, and then your name popped up, I was trying to close it down, and I popped in there, and it said joint broadcast. It said, because I guess they were trying to step me into the beam, but it flipped to your screen, and I see and it said click join. So
Yeah.
I did that, and I'm just sitting there just looking at you talking right now. And then
Yeah.
all of a
All
sudden,
right. Well, what I'm about to do is I'm about to drink, and once I get through talking or whatever, we gonna talk about you being a host. But yeah, Brandon, I'm back on your ass. I'm back on your ass. You can send your ex-military buddies over here because he looked like he was just fighting a combat. You can send all your ex-buddies over here and all the shit you want to do. I'm back on your ass. I'm back on your ass.
Eh, yes, I was like, damn, how many brothers do Trina B got? God damn, he look like Trina B, just a crispy rotisserie
Don't
version.
he?
Right, goddamn.
Sister. He looked just like Trina B.
That's what the fuck it sounded like. You was getting good into your content, and here come the motherfucking deflection. You know what I'm saying? And that is what Brandon is good at. He good at making a conversation change when we talking good shit about him. So if you can remember your place, bitch, get back there because that dude came up here on slow talk, didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Didn't know
Talk
what.
about every week. Talk to somebody else, sir.
Okay, sister. So, wait a minute. Oh my God, somebody sent me. Oh my God. Brandon, if this what I gotta do to talk about your ass and bring the real, I'm dragging you every month. Girl, somebody. Oh my God. Kim. Y'all, she just sent me $100. Thank you, boo. I'm back on. Look, if this what it takes, you guys, to tell the truth, oh my God, I'm back on your ass, Brandon. Boy, I'm about to tell the truth. If this what it takes to get some money by opening up the eyes of the people, thank you, babe, for the $100. I'm on your ass. But like I was saying, it's gonna always be the weak motherfuckers over there. Now I know some people wearing a badge. Y'all ain't weak, but I'm talking about them people that's consistent over there. Oh yeah, uh-huh. And let me just tell you this, y'all. I might talk about Precious like a dog, cause she get on my nerve, right? I might assume that some things happen with my social security number with Precious. But for me, as being a Christian sister, and I see how Brandon and Ebony did that girl, that is wrong. I don't like that. Like, honestly, like, I don't like that. That is fucked up. That you took somebody that was vulnerable, that trusted in you. I don't give a fuck how dirty we may look at that girl, how we say she did this and she did that to us. That's fucked up that Brandon did that to that girl. You made that girl rubber brain, that rubber band in her brain snap. We all know that Precious do not like rejection. We all know that we have all seen that Precious has went through a lot. And for you to do that shit to her, you was wrong. You are a dog. You are a low-life ass bitch. You have no loyalty to nobody. And that's why your days are going to crumble, Brandon. Y'all can sit back, y'all can laugh, and it might be entertaining, but let's be real. That was some fucked up shit that he did to that girl. That was fucked up. Now, I don't care about what my relationship with nobody, but Precious was loyal to Brandon. That girl was loyal to him. And you did her fucked up. You did her dirty. And then don't nobody ever sit up and check that bitch on his bullshit. Don't nobody ever check that bitch on his bullshit. He has crossed everybody and got the nerve to sit up there with his mouth and talk about who's disloyal, who's this, and who is. You the biggest motherfucking snake, the biggest heathen, the biggest womanizer, the biggest down low brother that the fuck is. But ain't nobody gonna tell him about it. But see, I don't give a fuck. I tell you, you are the biggest low down DL brother, womanizer, scumbag bucket ass bitch. And you was wrong. Everybody can run around and say, oh, yeah, Precious do a lot of shit to people. But we can't say that Precious wasn't loyal to Brandon. Come on now. And guess what? I'm just scratching his back like he had scratched mine. All that bullshit you got did, all the lies you let people sit up on them panels and say about people. But bitch, I'm telling the truth about you. And I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Then you had the nerve to try to be cute yesterday. You had the nerve to try to be cute yesterday or the day before trying to play a slay him. Talking about that wading in the water. But your motherfucking throat is liquidy and watery and motherfucking white, bitch. Them knees be in the water. You sure know how to get on. Them knees be wading in the water. Wade in the water. Them knees be wading in the water. Always sitting up here trying to make somebody look bad. Bernie, I got off you for a very long time. I let you go. I took my claws off your back and I tried to let you be free. But now I'm back on you. And I'm not going to let you go. Because I remember, and like I said, you are working with the Illuminati. You are a part of the black society. You are a piece of shit. Yeah. Yeah. This is a part of the, yes. This, they all sold they soul. They all have sold they soul. They sold their souls for beans. They do rituals. I'm letting it all out. Yeah, they do. It's the first thing you got to do to be a part, you got to play in your vagina. Because they need a little bit of snippet thing to make sure you're not going to go. You're not going to say nothing. Yeah, all of them. They go through these different rituals. And it's only on the black side. They, and I don't know why they want to sell their soul for beans and gifts. I don't know why they do it. They do it. They gotta do some real degrading things to themselves. They gotta leave their kids. They gotta degrade themselves. They gotta do a lot of stuff. The things that y'all sit back and like, oh my God, I can't believe that's what they got to do. They gotta have an oh my God moment. Think about it. What have you seen them do? Everybody that start getting big on this app, what do they got to do? They got to have either a moment that they breaking up with their families or they exposing their families. Or it's always a dark something. Y'all better look at it. Now let me be quiet. But yes, they're on here. And just because they're not big, it's still a part of the black side. Okay? So while y'all sitting up like, oh, I want to be a big broadcaster. Girl, that's why they don't sleep at night. They demons, girl. Don't none of these motherfuckers sleep at night, and if they do, they got to be heavily medicated, bitch. They got to be heavily medicated, okay? They can't just close their eyes and have a good night rest. Girl, them goddamn demons be like, boom, 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 bitch, get up. Boom, 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 get up. Girl, they can't sleep. They can't sleep at night. And damn if you go around some of them, honey, if you ain't prepared. The demons, girl, the demons. Girl, I went to Yetta house. I felt like I was walking through a goddamn haunted house. It's a nice house, but you can feel there's some demonic spirits there. Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Yetta got a very nice, beautiful home. Clean, decorated, beautiful. But you know it's a cold, dark spirit in there. A lot of them. I know some of y'all be looking in their lives, and you be like, but damn, it looks so dark over there. It looks so. They make a lot of money, but they don't look happy. Do they look happy to you? Yeah. Their eyes be black. They start looking like little demons. Their teeth be shifting. They be over there looking, yeah. They look ugly before they start looking good. You better watch it. When y'all put them. Hell, oh my God. Y'all stop. Y'all got me over here. I'm about to get off.
Somebody said K9 over there looking like a hammer and shit, over there just scribbling up and shit, bitch. But you know what? You took me out. I couldn't laugh when you was talking about it at first, but I laugh now. Girl, you talking about Yetta was driving the goddamn desert, then sent you a picture of Jesus twerking on the cross,
No,
girl.
girl.
We couldn't jump out,
She sent
huh?
me a picture of God sliding down the cross with his legs wide open and his booty
Right,
hole got blood. I was like,
right in the middle of the desert. You didn't know if you could run, jump, what the fuck. I mean,
I was
that's
just,
the wrong time in the desert. Well, child, them motherfuckers be at she's sending you that shit while you captive and hostage in her goddamn car. The perfect timing, yeah, to try to scare the shit out of people. And
I
then
was
them
like,
candles for me and putting that man boots. That man boots, she didn't know who the hell she got them goddamn boots from. The car went into the ditch and shit. And then she put some goddamn random man boots and candles by your door and shit.
she
Yeah, it was
did.
time to go.
She did. She did. Thank you, Miss Johnson. She did. But you know what? The night that I went, and this is true. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The night that I went, and I was packing my bag. I had my holy oil sitting on my table. I mean, on my TV stand. And this, I'm gonna read real quick, y'all. And I took my book. I took my purse. I mean, not my purse. I took my luggage and I put it by the door. And my holy oil was sitting on my TV stand. And I have my Bible, my holy oil, and everything sitting up here. This is real stuff, y'all. Stop laughing. And y'all know I didn't get no sleep that night. So I had to drive to the garage and park my car. So as I'm leaving out, something in my ear said, get your holy oil. This is your sword. You're going to need it. This is your protection. If you leave it, I don't know what may happen to you. No lie. I said, whoa. And like how like, I don't know what that first thought, thank you, that first thought in your mind, like, ooh, like it give you like that chill, like, ooh. I grabbed my holy oil. And what I did was I put it on my hands, you guys, because I have like a little tube. Put a little bit on my hands, and I did just like this. I just anointed myself. No, for real, and because it comes from my pastor. I put it on my car, put it on my steering wheel, because I had to drive to the garage, and I was scared because at night I cannot see, and I had to drive. Y'all know driving from Midway from the south side to O'Hare is a drive, bitch. Okay. And sometimes you'll take the wrong turn and your ass will be somewhere out in Denville with the forest and shit in Chicago if you take the wrong motherfucking exit. Anyways, I had to, and then sometimes in Chicago, if you live in Chicago, sometimes they have shootings on the expressway as well. Okay, you'll be driving, a motherfucker may think you somebody else and let that off in your car. So when I leave out of them type of hours, and this is why I don't be on the expressway at this type of hours. So God say, take me and take me. So anyway, I wiped my car down. I made it out there safely. Wasn't no traffic. I wasn't nervous. So anyway, I got in the garage. People was there. It was like I was like, okay, so I'm not gonna be walking through this garage by myself, So I made it. I got on the shuttle bus, made it to the airport. Bam. I almost missed my plane, but I got it. Make a long story short, I'm on an airplane. I'm flying Spirit. I feel like Spirit is whatever bad cloud G up there, that motherfucker gonna hit it. I'm up there like this. The seats all hard and narrow. I'm like all through the whole ride, bitch, on Spirit. Whoo, baby, my back was hurting. My head got hit a couple of times. I felt like I was on a roller coaster or some shit, bitch. So I'm like, oh my God. Got off. They don't give you a cup of water. They don't ask you, do you want peanuts, bitch? They don't give you nothing on Spirit. You better swallow your spit and be happy you almost got there. You almost got there, bitch. Okay? Anyway, I got there. I was so thirsty because it was like a 3-hour ride, 4-hour ride. They don't give you shit. You be sitting up there with that little seat. Y'all know my body be hunched over sometimes. The man was like, I'm like, I gotta sit straight and shit. Anyway, so I'm sitting up in that little motherfucking seat, bitch, going back, girl. They got there. So I was like, Lord Jesus. Anyway, so we got to the airport in Vegas. I got out. Man, Spirit is a motherfucker, baby. Spirit will beat your body up. My body got beat the fuck up on Spirit. Anyway, so I get to Vegas. I calls her. Make a long story short, bam, I have to wait another 2 hours for her to come get me. But I just felt like something was not right through the whole situation, you guys. I felt it's something about discernment. And I don't care what type of lifestyle you live in. It's something about discernment. When you have that grace over you, but it goes for everybody. God don't make us perfect. And he don't expect for us to live a perfect life. This is what y'all need to know. He don't make us perfect. He know that we're not going to live a perfect life. But it's some things that God warned us about. And it was something that my ancestors, that God seen, that he said, you got to be protected. And that very first night when we went to that Airbnb, and that Airbnb man admitted that his face or his real name is not on that Airbnb. But you know me, I'm from Chicago. I can't show no motherfucking reaction. I can't show no fear. So the enemy was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. What the fuck? I'm in an Airbnb with a man that ain't got his real name or a picture of the Airbnb that he say that he owned. Be careful, ladies, okay? Yetta made me realize this, though. You hear me? My eyes was open. And he said that because he was comfortable with Yetta, because him and Yetta had he was a nice looking man. And I'm not talking bad, but him and Yetta was vibing, and he felt comfortable enough to share that. But it's that darkness that a motherfucker got. So he felt comfortable, like, yeah, my picture or my name is not up on the Airbnb. So I'm like, and he kept asking me, like, are you live? But I knew in my mind, once he said that, I kept on saying, all right, y'all, I'm about to go live, so don't say too much. So I had to play a game. So I had to say, okay, y'all, I'm about to go live, so don't say too much. But that scared me. Even the incident that happened, and I don't even know if y'all peeped this or not. Even the incident that happened when I was in the shower, and I don't care what nobody say. Some came over me and said that he disconnected the Wi-Fi. I was scared. I was terrified. But the fact that I come from a situation that I know how to get around, and I've been around people all my life that's been scammers, people that did strict shit. I knew in my mind I was not safe. And it was something about me that I just felt like if I didn't take my oil, ain't no telling what would have happened. And I'm not lying, y'all. I swear on everything I love. The night, like a couple of nights before I got packed up to leave, I had a vision. And I don't know what this vision was. I had a vision that me and Yetta was tied up. No shade. That me and her was tied the fuck up. And we was begging for our lives. I don't know what type of dream that was or where it came from. But when I went in that room, it was a duffel bag in there, filled with shit. I didn't go in the bag. I didn't even really use the closet. It's a game of see no evil, speak no evil, bitch. I already knew God prepared me. It was a prepare. I know. I know. But it was a prepare. It was a prepare moment. And my room that I had, the locks did not work. I have never been in an Airbnb that I could go in a room and the locks don't work. Did not a lock work. Did no lock work. And I was like, the lock did not work. You could twist the lock and the lock would just twist all the way around. It's like the lock was broke. So my mind said, go get a chair. So Yetta thought I was using the chair for just sitting there on live, which I did. But I used to put the chair against the door. Y'all know anybody that know me from Facebook, baby, I take a chair, put it against the door, and if I hear that motherfucker fall, that was my protection to get up. Thank you, boo. And I'm telling you, these are some evil souls on here. They are some evil, wicked individuals. Thank you, Miss Harvey, boo. Thank you, babe. They are some evil souls. And y'all be thinking it's entertainment, but these be real life people fighting with demons. Because they came from nothing. They didn't have no guidance. And if they did have guidance, they never sat down and tried to get it. They never received it. So when you never receive anything, it's like when you and it's good. Don't get me wrong. Being on the internet making money, listen to me, y'all. Getting on the internet making money is a great thing. I've knew people that got on the internet and made an honest dollar, but they don't got to do half of the shit that these people do. Think about it. You see other broadcasters that got their own live screens and they making big money. They don't do all this crazy shit. You go over there, you get to enjoy them. But when you come over here, it's like a darkness. They gotta play with black magic. They be sitting over there. They all it's like everything get disfigured. Like just think about it. You come back a month later. You like, damn, I just left. You looked good. What happened? They come over there. They be all sunk in. They be looking like they sick. They be looking like they need some water. Skin be all gray. You be like, what the fuck happened? You come back. They be over there looking all crazy. Lips moving like that. You
Listen,
heard me, Carl?
it's funny you say that because I had mentioned this on when we did the panel. When people have demonic possession, demons they start to change your appearance. The first thing they start with is your eyes. So when people have real dark eyes, that's always a sign of if you of demonic possession. If you look up a lot of serial killers, they all have dark, very dark eyes.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Another thing is, go ahead.
you talking about the eyeballs because I got dark eyes. You talking about
No, I have dark eyes too, but it's a certain look. It's like a dead look. It's almost like the person's soul has been sucked out of them. It's like that type of look.
mm-hmm.
Cause I have dark eyes too, like my granny. So I'm not. We ain't demons, but I'm saying like it is a sign. Another thing is that when we curse people, and I'm not saying I don't curse, or I'm not getting up here front in the line, but I do try not to curse. When we curse at people, we literally are cursing them. Do you ever notice that some broadcasters on here, when they curse at you and call you the B word and call you out your names, they say it with such force? They were
Yeah.
like, "You stupid B, you this, you that." They are literally cursing you. Like, we got to be careful what we let people speak over us. And then I'm going to tell you this because I have the same gift that you have, and we'll talk about that in private. But I'm going to tell you this. Warning comes before destruction. Do not ever in your life have dreams and visions about stuff like that and still go somewhere. God was trying to tell you ahead of time not to go, that something might happen. Don't do it again. Next time you have a dream, next time you feel like something's not right, Pumpkin, don't go. Okay?
Yeah.
Or you can even message me and be like, sis, I don't feel right. Can we talk about this dream? I had a dream. I had a vision. Can we talk about it? Do
Yeah.
that before you go anywhere. Okay? But it's a lot of demonic people on Bigo. And there's some people on Bigo that I cannot watch because they got so many demons. I just refuse to even invite that into my spirit.
Because then she could come through that camera.
Exactly. It can come through the camera. Y'all be careful with y'all pictures. When y'all be like, oh, I'm gonna keep my enemies on my social media. I want them to see me. Do you know witches don't need nothing but your picture? They don't need nothing but a picture. And
That's
they'll do
true.
what they need to do.
That's
They
true.
don't eat everybody food. Don't let nobody in your hair. Be careful who clothes you wear. All that.
That's true.
All
They
that.
don't they don't need nothing but a picture.
They don't need nothing but a picture. One of my ex best friends, she's a pastor now. She used to be a witch. She was like, girl, I used to go on Facebook and use people pictures all the time. I'm telling you, don't do it.
And
So
and,
that's
and you
all.
know what?
Go
And
ahead.
to really be honest, I feel like Gucci and Drama Sound Off are doing the best ways though.
Are doing the what?
The best ways about not showing their face.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, I'm telling y'all, it's some demonic people on here. Like some people, I just be like, oh yeah, let me go, let me go.
Well, you know what? Now the witches I know, they need a picture from your phone. They it's
I mean, it depends on it depends on the level.
That's true.
But you know what though? When you say that like Gucci is doing a good job, but we already got pictures of what they look like, so they really kind of didn't. Like I feel like if at any point they got a picture of you, you really
Yeah.
not. Because if all y'all say is all you need is a picture,
Yeah, but then I feel like no, never mind. I ain't gonna say what I
Go
want to say.
ahead. Let's talk about it.
I just
that's
feel
all I'm
like
saying.
some people on here are already witches, so it's like it's no need for you to do witchcraft on them. They all in the same boat. They all do the same things. Like,
But you know what? It's a certain look that they already know who's demonic and who's not. It's the look.
yeah, they know who. Like, I don't think Yetta's a bad person. I think Yetta is a genuine person. I think Yetta is lost. I don't think she's a bad person.
No, she's
I
not a
don't get.
bad person. But
Yeah.
Yetta has open. I don't know. It's something that's open around her that's demonic. It is.
But it's called soul ties. Think about it. If you're sleeping with all of these demonic men, you're sleeping with all these men that all have all these weird sexual fantasies and stuff. You don't think that stuff does not literally sperm has blood in it. So when y'all let people, not y'all, but just anybody, when you let these random men come in you, what you're doing is you're
Mm.
creating a covenant with that person. Think about all the covenants
Yetta has with all these different men she slept with. Example, if you're sleeping with a man that's a homosexual, but he's lying to you, he's on a DL, all of a sudden you find yourself wanting to watch gay porn and you all of a sudden like feeling having these feelings. It's called soul ties, it's called soul covenants. That's why y'all gotta stop having sex with any and everybody. Duh. I'm not
Okay.
saying I know everything. I'm just saying I've experienced some things. I done lived my life a little. That's it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody.
Yeah, people don't really get it. You be fucking demons. And Leah, if you watching in the window after you have a baby, have an exorcism because after fucking Pastor P baby, I'm sure you got a few demons in you. Love you, boo.
No, don't say that. Don't be nice. Yeah, I'm not. And even when y'all come up here and y'all insult people y'all don't like, y'all don't know what God has for Leah's baby. And y'all
Mm-hmm.
sitting there talking about her baby and something may happen to your baby. Y'all better stop speaking this stuff over people's kids. Like that shit
Right.
ain't
This
funny.
what's her name?
Facts.
Ray Bay is actually is telling the truth. Like they can use pictures too, but the fact that witches you do different things, they could be on your live and looking at
Mm-hmm.
your face and doing some voodoo. So I see what
Mm-hmm.
she's saying, but I see what drama sound off and what's his face is not showing their face because they could do it right here in your live while they watching you. Put something over you or something. But yeah, she's speaking truth and I love you, Pumpkin.
Love
Thank
you
you,
Just
too.
keep
sweetie.
doing your big one.
I'm glad somebody agree with me because normally when I be saying stuff in your room, everybody be getting mad at me. Oh, you fat bitch. I hate you,
No,
bitch.
but you right though, like, but that's the thing, and it don't take nobody too much of nothing to really do something. It's evil. It's evil. But I do say this: a lot of them has practice, and they have sold their souls for fame and money.
Even on here, even
They
on
have.
here, some
They
of the
have.
things that some of these broadcasters do, it's like, yo, it's demonic. The way you going after this person, it's so bad.
But real quick though, y'all, I'm being like so serious. All right, so y'all both are witches.
What?
I'm asking the question. Are y'all both witches? Question mark. Are y'all both witches? Question mark.
Why you
Let's
Oh
not
say
no,
act
no?
sir.
slow.
No,
No,
Let's
sir,
not
I'm
let's,
not.
let's not act let's not act slow, y'all. Let's comprehend, y'all. Come
No,
on.
sir, I'm not a witch. I'm
I'm
All
not
not
a
a
right,
witch.
for sure, for sure. So I'm asking that question because based on experiences that I don't really deal with that mess, no shit like that. But all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, Christianity was actually based off of anti-witch is.
yeah. God told me you was gonna do that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get it. I know the slaves made. I know the slave master made us Christian. I know, I get it. Okay, whatever. Listen, I didn't bring up Christianity. You did, and I'm not knocking anybody for what they believe in. I'm talking about soul ties and soul connections. That's what I'm speaking on in witchcraft. I am not speaking on anything else because I do not religion shame. If you don't believe in God, you have that right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is knocking anybody for what they believe in. I'm just telling y'all to be careful.
One more thing, Pumpkin, I wanted to reiterate what she said. You do need to protect your energy because you know a lot in the spirit realm where those spirits is going to try to attack you. So when you do have those dreams and those visions, take heed to them because God is trying to protect you from something. And being so that
But
you
they,
know the
but
higher
they,
power,
but they already be trying to like attack me. Why you think they go so hard on me? Why you think that I'm such the outcast? Because it's not them. It's the demons that they see the godliness in me. They see that I know that I see what I see. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always protected and covered. And one thing that like you need to know is just because like a person, hold on. See, told y'all. As soon as I started talking, it got loud. I'm sorry, Sister Ray Ray, but I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. I'm already protected. I'm already protected. I know how far I can go and what I can do. I don't jump out and try to do anything. You know, the last time I did that, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I started using what God gave me, and I started doing readings. I ended up in the hospital at the end of the month. I had an infection that the doctor didn't know what to do. And I had to go to God and ask God to get that up off me. It's a lot of different things that you can that that I can see. And but you know what? I feel like I think that everybody has it. Everybody has it. Everybody has their own special technique, their own gift, their own everything. Everybody has it. And I just feel like, sometimes like I just look at certain things and like, they be like, oh, that's why you don't get invited to none of the get together. I'm not gonna get invited because I don't do everything that they do. And sometimes it's best to be an outcast. Thank you, because if you are following the in crowd all the time, what's gonna make you unique? What's going to make you stick out more than everybody else in the crowd? I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all what I tell y'all about Super? Before Super got all this going on, when Super first came over here, I said Super about to get some money. He about to act like he just all that. Now Super, he about, oh God, oh God, oh God. And now they whooping his ass all on social media. All in reality world, they whooping his ass. They just tearing him up. Super walk around here with just knots on his face. He just, oh God, oh God. Yeah. You know, them demons be whooping his ass, girl. Them other demons don't like his demon, girl. They be over there fucking Super up. He just be over there just all toe up. But what I'm trying to say is to y'all is that this shit is real. Y'all be looking like, oh, they ain't that big. They ain't that famous. Girl, please. You got motherfucker regular smugglers walking around here in organizations, okay? You be thinking motherfucker be on live doing some shit. They be on that motherfucker live doing. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And it gives this start boom, boom, boom. Girl, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. I be watching Leah. Leah be talking about it too. Leah woke too. That's why they don't like Leah. She woke. I be seeing Leah. Sometimes I be looking in the window and Leah be talking about the same shit. She be talking about the same shit. I'd be like, God damn it, Leah, you on the money. But them demons be attacking her, honey. They can't stand Miss Leah. They can't stand Miss Leah. Look, they can't. And then they already inside the group chat. Her face. We gonna attack her face. But see, let me tell y'all something. And this is the honest to God truth. Y'all may look at Leah and say she stand 5'3", she's small, and she's a woman. But that little woman up there, she holds a high power and a high dynamite. And I'm telling y'all, ain't no weapon formed against her shall prosper. Leah have seen people go after her and it backfired on her. And I ain't gonna even speak on that. But yeah. Now who's it?
I don't understand.
Look at
Be on
this
three.
bitch. This another one that sold her soul.
Hey, Pumpkin.
This demon here, I rebuke you. You know what? Let me stop because I can't even go against you. Your demons is too powerful, honey. Mm-mm. Lord forgive me. I don't even got the weapon or the or the formula to go against this demon.
I got my nails done.
I'm not surprised. You're gonna always get your nails done. You're gonna always have money. Yeah. Because you are a vessel, my girl. Yeah. You are a multitude. Yes, you are. You're gonna
Striker
always
just sent me $200.
that's
Striker
good.
just sent me $200.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't even ask for nothing this whole life, and I just
You,
made this
you
in
don't
like 30 minutes.
yes. That's wonderful. Are you happy?
So let's
Are
PK.
Okay, come on. Watch them throw their money on it. Girl, this another demon right here. This another one. See how her face got big? Look at her. Look, watch this.
Rihanna got some fried cheesecake. You want to see it?
Yeah,
Why
let me
would you
see.
say that?
Let me
Let's
see,
see
Brian.
it. I want to taste it.
Brian, let me see. What's that?
Fried cheesecake.
Are you about to put your mouth on it? Because you was just saying, okay.
No, I'm about to feed it to him.
Oh, that's so sweet. I just love y'all together. You got your new apartment?
This is my Airbnb. I just paid $640 for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to
Sweet.
make my money back on my Cash App.
Okay, no problem. Oh, okay. So you over there? You got to feed Breon because you made Breon mad. You know what, 21, no shade, but Breon has been the best thing to you. Don't do Breon like that. Don't do Breon like that. Don't also for real shit. Don't do Breon like that. You and Breon need each other. And Breon, let me tell you something, Breon. Breon, let,
Mhm.
let me tell you this. Also for real stuff, you are a good person. You have girl, let me talk to Breon. You are a good person. And let me tell you something. You gotta get some self-love within. You hear what I'm saying? You know, I'm not playing. You gotta get some self-love. Okay? I'm not here to judge you. We can't judge nobody. I don't have a heaven or a hell, but your heart is good. You have been trampled. This bitch here. Can I talk to Breon? Your heart is good. And you have been trampled over. You have felt like an outcast. But let me tell you something. You are the prize. Okay? You are the prize. You are a good person. Don't let nobody make you feel. Look at her. Smell like a fish wish dinner. I love 21, but 21, stop. Let me talk to Breon. You know what, Breon? When you go live, I'ma line you up. Cause that she don't want you to hear what I want to tell you. So I can't give it to you because she's not
I'm
gonna
not even
be
talking.
received.
Go ahead. I'm not even talking. Talk.
Mm-mm.
I'm not even talking. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not talking. Your people broke today?
No,
Ugh, I swear. Striker over here. Wait, is that Striker?
thank you, Leah.
21 Striker 21. Is that a different? Is that my Striker? You put 21 on your name? Is that my Striker, y'all? I put 21 on your name. That's not him. Is that him? Oh, that's not him. Oh, I thought that was him. Run me up, y'all. Run me up. Y'all really letting this monkey sit over there and distract us.
Okay, let me go.
Run it up.
Fucked up y'all on PK, bitch. Hey y'all. That's you fuck. Now you fucked up your own PK. Hold on.
That's a shame, man.
Pumpkin. Are you hosting?
Hello.
Not
Fuck yeah.
hello.
Gotta fight the devil now. Instead of me arguing back with these bars, I'd rather just get disconnect the whole live because that's what she wants. Baby, that demon over there, that demon over there, baby, that demon really thinks she look good. That demon over there really think it looks good, baby. They said that was funny. It was funny.
Hey
He like,
sister, that was funny though. What we was on there talking to her, but that demon is strong. That demon too damn powerful,
it
for
is.
real.
It is.
And you was trying to sit up there trying to talk to Breon, give him a good encouraging word. She would not let you give it to him.
The bitch didn't want it. They didn't want Brianna to hear it.
Uh-uh.
Yep. Yeah, Pumpkin. What you were saying to Breon was some real stuff. Not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, because Breon does need self love.
Yeah, she
Because
does. He need that.
yeah, he does. Because when he was on that live, when 21 was doing him wrong, and he was on his live, and he was saying that he never been single, he been in relationship after relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need self love. You need to learn how to love yourself before you try to love somebody
That's
else.
That's
true.
true.
That's true, lovely. That is very true.
And 21,
She
21's a
she she'll
clown.
want when somebody's saying good ways to bring on. She trying to block it. She trying to
Yeah,
block it the best way she can.
She don't want nobody
yeah.
to say nothing nice.
And
Mm-mm.
and and Breon is the only one that's down for 21 for real, for real. But no,
Facts.
Yeah.
21 won't bummy ass Demi. But Breon will go to bat for 21. Breon really loved 21. And 21 just doing him wrong. Like, it's
But she gonna
crazy.
get her. She keep on doing him like that. She gonna end up getting hers.
That's true. No shade.
Yep. Well, sister, you giving all this good word. You got one for me? You giving all this good word today. I just what about me, sister?
I'm gonna have to talk to you later off the app.
Okay. All right. Love you, sister.
Love you too, boo. She say,
And sister, you gotta know when to back down because them demons that 21 got, them some strong demons, sister.
oh, I say
We
I
got
can't.
sex. She got sex demons. She got drug demons, demons, money hungry demons. Like I'm talking about so many demons that you just don't know what might hit you, sister. Be careful.
That's why I left her. I'm like, you know
Huh,
what?
Precious
Huh.
in jail.
What?
Yes. I just it's getting around it's getting around now. It just got on when we was at 21 Live, the comments was telling them and they told 21 look at her DM. But I was like, why would they put something in 21 DM knowing she ain't gonna look at it? I say put it in
They
somebody else's
said she hurt
DM.
her daughter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's around. I mean, everybody talking about. It. They just getting it.
But wait a
Everybody
minute.
talking
Didn't I?
about.
Wait. I just told somebody off the line earlier today. I said, Precious
Fucking,
talking
they
about.
try to tell somebody to go. Let's get
Hold
the
on, hold on.
receipts.
I just told one of my supporters off this live early this morning. I said Precious did something to that little girl because she keep talking about her daughter in past tense. I just said that this morning. See, I promise you. No, I don't know if it's true or not, but Precious have been mannequin about that baby. She been showing pictures about her daughter. Don't believe it.
Bitch, why Brandon over there doing a piano talking about Precious in jail and all this stuff now? Now
Cause
he just sent it to you, right? Remember?
yeah,
And had you talk about it because you had over 2,000 people in it. Now you got a whole goddamn motherfucking piano to talk about it.
I told you because I told the truth about Brandon. But if it's true, because I don't know. I said Precious been talking about that baby in past tense though. She been showing pictures and I don't know.
I don't think that when that girl went and got her daughter yesterday, she was talking calm and everything to her daughter. Now they putting it up there that they was scared for her daughter. See, I can't do this lying ass shit. That shit ain't
He
cool. We know. Listen, Pumpkin, but it's easy for everyone to believe.
hold on though. Let me do a all right, sisters. Y'all head up into the main office. Let's talk. Let's talk. Kimmy, I'm about to send you the location too, boo. Head up into the main office, y'all. Let's talk. What y'all think?
So
We
y'all
don't know,
think
but
Precious did
last
something
go
to?
ahead.
So y'all think Precious did something to her daughter?
I don't know what to
Hell
believe
no.
on that, but I know last night she told Latoya she was going to KILL her. So I knew she wasn't in
That
her
has
right
no,
mind when she said that. I know it has
that
nothing
has
to do with her
Right.
nothing to
daughter.
do with her child.
I understand that. I did not say that. I said about her being in her right mind when she
Yeah, she
said she was
wasn't in
going
her
to
right mind.
He
KILL
was not.
the yeah, when she told Latoya she
Last
Yeah.
was going to
night,
KILL her. Yeah. So I knew she wasn't in her right mind because she's actually going after people that love her or that had some kind of, like she could call on them in situations. So the girl kept bringing up, I want her over for Thanksgiving. Can she come over for Thanksgiving? And Pressure was like, oh, so she can come over for Thanksgiving, but I can't come over for Thanksgiving. What I look like bringing my daughter over there for Thanksgiving, and I can't come over there. So I think she felt some type of way about that. It has been very quiet in the house, and then again, she's got them $1,400
Oh
of
my god.
stamps. She ain't cooking. She ain't doing
Oh my
nothing.
god. We seen that girl daughter yesterday. She went and picked her daughter up, told her daughter that she was live and she's getting views. The daughter went in the house and she started doing her same shit over. As you can hear when Precious talks about her daughter, she loves her daughter. She'll let you know her daughter been around celebrities. Her daughter went to Walt Disney. She did this for her daughter. She did that for her daughter. Just because she had
right.
1,400 worth of food stamps, that means that she did something to her daughter. Anybody spaz. And if you felt like you just like if you beefing with a nigga and the nigga done did you wrong, you gonna say you kill your ass. That don't mean that you gonna go and kill your kid.
Right.
That has nothing to do with it. It means
That's
that
true.
this motherfucker did you wrong and you tired of that motherfucker doing you wrong and you gonna fuck that motherfucker up. That has
Right.
nothing to do with your kid. Nothing.
Maybe I just feel like Precious is just going through some life stuff. In all honesty, maybe Brandon has not been paying her, like Pumpkin was saying, because
Right.
last
That's what
night
I
she was
mean.
saying she
Sick of you
did.
hoes down there. Yes, she's not in her right mind, especially when she started threatening people that, genuinely care for her or she care for them. So we don't know what's going on with her daughter. We don't have any receipts on that, but we knew that
Mm-hmm.
Precious, she's been rambling all night and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of bothers your spirit
72
when
hours.
you hear someone in another room just keep talking, rambling, rambling, rambling. If you ever dealt with anyone with mental illness that speak to themselves all the time or just
Yes.
rambling all night, that can bother their child too. And again, I never said she did anything to her child, but just that
Yeah.
rambling and stuff, it can really bother you. So yeah, Precious need to get help.
Yeah, like last
But
night
this
I
is
was
the
watching
thing.
her.
So,
Go ahead.
this is the thing right here, right? Because I feel like Brandon is on some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because when Pumpkin had over 2,000 people in her room,
Mhm.
he sent her a message to say that Precious is in jail and her daughter's in protective custody, right? And we was getting
Yep.
deep down and dirty within the
On him.
Keys agency, okay? We was
Thank
getting
you.
deep down in it.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, we cut that off and Pumpkin said, I'm on your ass, Brandon. Now we're doing a
Mm-hmm.
panel with
Right.
Low and everybody up there to say
Hmm.
that Precious is in jail. What? It's easy to believe it because we seen Precious go crazy. We seen Precious ramble for 72 hours. So of
Yeah.
course, we all normal and level headed. We're gonna be like, oh well, that could happen. Because that
Mhm.
can happen. That's gonna register as normal. That can happen because she been ranting and raving for 72 hours. But how the
Okay, so
fuck
where
do they
I want
know?
to ask this: where's Precious at? Why she ain't went live yet?
I
The
just
last
want to know how they
we
know.
saw her
We don't
in
know
her
that.
Yeah,
car.
I would have thought that you would have been live by now. We don't really know what's
Mhm.
going on until we have the receipts. So I would
Right.
hate for her to be in jail, but maybe she's Baker acted, because she needs someone to talk to or she needs some time alone from everyone to get
I
her
think
mind together.
She went
I
live
think
last
that
night.
bitch sleep.
She was
They
live
said
last night.
yeah, she was live
Y'all don't,
all last night, like yelling, like
y'all
I
don't
ain't
think
never
that
seen her.
Precious sleep?
I would hope so. I would hope so
I hope
because
so too.
someone came in alive and said, "Girl, you've been doing this for 5 days." She said, "No, hey, I've been doing it for